blurred culture continues to thrive. A dark, unknowing threat begins to grow, taking over communities across the globe. The villainous team known as Culture Vulture lands at the front door of blurred culture, demanding ownership of this beautiful world, wreaking havoc and causing mass destruction every step of the way. And with all hope lost, and the culture on the brinks of being overran, Deuce is the Yaness of podcasting, Picardi Sensei the master of branding, and Didge the technical tactician. Collectively known as Geekset has emerged once again to help blend hip-hop culture and geek culture together in one place. Tune in as Geekset curates the culture, celebrates our heroes, start the discussion on important topics, and take this culture to new, legendary heights that the world can be proud of. Geekset, do what you love and love what you do.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset Podcast, the only podcast that blends hip-hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Picardi Sensei.
What's good, everybody? How are we doing today?
Hey, man, we out here, man. As always, I got my man Didge.
What is happening, people? What is happening, people?
Yeah, man. Hey, so we doing it live, man.
Yeah, we live today.
We live, man. Shout out.
Ain't been live in a minute.
Yeah.
Close the door.
Oh yeah, we do gotta close the door. All right, I'm gonna go close the door. Yeah, while y'all
I gotta pull up a little bit anyway.
You gotta get your pour together. You ain't get your pour together yet.
Don't know because hard drive issues. Who would have thought you needed to format a new hard drive, huh?
I feel
me.
like somebody gonna be in the comments like, duh.
You mind your business in the comments. That's what that is.
That's what that is, man. Hey, man.
Well, it's nice to be live. We ain't been live in a minute.
We haven't been live in a minute, so I'm excited to see how this goes and everything like that. Here you go, Didge. I'm sitting here taking control of the comments and shit.
You was good.
He ready to get it cracking.
You was ready.
Man.
We definitely could have had. I wish we could have got the sound for this. That'll be next live.
Right. So, man, how y'all been, man?
I've been good, fam.
Niggas been busy.
Yeah, people just.
Well,
been
you
busy.
probably been busier.
I've been trying to be busy, fam.
Picardi been busy.
I got too much going on. The busy is just it's not even. I don't even know what that word means.
All right, Mr. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. This guy.
Didge you've been getting your wizardry on.
Man, let me tell you,
you're a wizard.
I am fast on my pace to being a dark wizard.
You are fast
on. I learned the what is it? Incendio, so I could set things on fire.
How many people have you killed already? People like
fair,
innocents?
No, see, to be fair, they are.
I don't think it's Grand Theft Auto style.
I don't think you can just go in and just kill anybody. No,
okay.
Most of the people.
So they got red marked enemies.
Yeah, most of the people, man. You kill the fire. You got because you going through the Forbidden Forest, and it's a lot of spiders in there. And I've been Incendio.
Hey, please don't tell me don't say that over and over again. I'll be definitely bad.
You definitely gotta say the name of the spell. True.
What you mean? Like you gotta every time they do it, it's gonna be constantly Incendio.
Have you never seen a wizard thing?
Yeah, Incendio.
You've never
Incendio. I'm behind my back with it.
You used to Doctor Strange
that
in them.
might stress me, fam. That's
bro, you watch anime.
They don't say Incendio over and over again.
They come at me every time.
No, there's a couple other fights and all of these in here.
Because they just do hands for most of it.
But when they do their moves.
Every time they doing their moves.
Anytime you bring out something special.
Fam, but if you only using the fire.
But I'm not. Incendio, I forgot what the cutting spell is, but I'll cut a bitch. I will do
hey,
I will cut a bitch.
Hey, now it makes me think if this was an anime or you was in a wizard world, I feel like you wouldn't fully commit because they'd be like, well, you can't do the spell without saying it, and you're gonna be like, I ain't here for that.
It's gonna definitely be a wizard. I'll be that wizard that learned how to do it without saying it.
I mean, I'm sure there are.
Yeah,
but
I mean that's just what it is. I'm like, bro, I don't want to, because I mean I feel like that's even in the world of like going and get somebody. I don't want you to know what the fuck I'm about to do. I want to be that cold that you like, bro.
You can know what I'm about to do, you can't just stop it. That's what the question is. I'm fast on my way.
Now, does it work? Does magic work in that sense, like on who says it faster? Like if you said Incendio, but I already knew like a freeze, and if I know you started to say,
I done blocked many of spells. That's probably the most one I use because then you in the game you get an auto counter. You auto stupefy them, and let me tell you, they get you a good opening. So that way,
stupefy,
dog.
So what was the game? What was the game y'all was talking about? Y'all shared in the group that they keep saying that was like a comparison.
Oh, that's Elden Ring.
That was just Elden Ring.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, because in Elden Ring, one of the areas you have to go to is literally a school of magic.
Yeah.
So,
but these is like I said, these is violent.
That's what I said.
Them the ones you kill anybody.
They ain't as nice as the one in Hogwarts,
bro. In Elden Ring, like it's not even one of those ones like, okay, if I don't do anything, they ain't gonna fuck with me. As soon as they see you, they on your ass.
But yeah, I mean,
and every single thing at that, like you literally will have. I was fighting one of the wizards. They just be chilling out in the lake.
Jake said you're gonna be the king of the silent wizardry.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Because that's gonna be the point. Like I'm gonna say it. It's like I'm gonna say ventriloquist. Like I'm gonna say it, but you ain't gonna know I'm saying it. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna set your ass on fire while I'm still staring at your ass.
You're gonna be like Matalo. Do you know who Matalo is? Have you watched Doom Patrol?
No.
Have you watched Doom Patrol?
Uh-huh.
So you know who Matalo is.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much a Flex Armstrong ass nigga. But with each individual muscle, he can do magic or he can alter reality. But because there's 700 muscles in your body,
got a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, because and he's an actual character. Like this is not somebody they made.
That shit sound far-fetched as a bitch.
So there's 700 muscles in the body. Depending on what he flexes, it does something differently.
In the world,
and he does it. What he like, so he can make you do something. It's his magic. It's his superhero power.
But it's all his muscles.
It's his muscle, whatever muscle. So if he does this, it may do something. But if he does this, because he's flexing a different muscle, it's gonna do something different. Like it's just each muscle.
Does he know which one does? What is random?
He knows what he's doing.
He just figured out all 700 of his muscles.
Bro, if that's your power, you think you're not putting in the work?
How do you
finna be
all
lazy with
700 of your muscles?
He probably sat there and tried
How you know where they at?
He a grown ass man.
He grown.
How long does it take to flex a muscle,
dog?
700.
If you
can
know
knock that out in a week.
different, you're not trying to learn every
like
muscle.
I feel like if I'm flexing the bicep, it's more than just this muscle being like.
Oh yeah.
It's a bunch. So so how do you know which one is triggered?
I don't know. You do some top trial and error.
If that's your power, you
might feel the magic being
there.
Matter of fact, he may be. You know what? Here's the thing. He may not have unlocked every power. He may be squandering his power. There may be a nigga that did flex all 700. Like, dog, you only got to 100. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know. I haven't deep dive into Matalo.
This nigga poop. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole other.
I ain't gonna lie. I was childish enough that was the first thing I thought of. Like,
that poop muscle go off. You know what I'm saying? Can't eat the chili. Like, they gotta fuck this whole city up.
That's what I assumed was the first one that he found out about, because it's like he involuntary partied one day and was just like,
what the fuck? Like, or even farted in your sleep, woke up to the.
But that's the most.
Fuck, I care.
Like we forget in superhero world, there are people with unconventional powers. Like that's like. Why is that your power? Like, that's a pretty unconventional power.
Like,
that's a new one.
If everything that superhero got a weird, my hero got a nigga whose face is literally just a Windex bottle.
Yeah,
like, I spray bottle head.
I respect it. I respect it.
I'd be upset if that was my car.
All right, we don't got to answer now, but we're gonna come back to it because I know everybody want to think about it. But I want you to think about, before this episode ends, what is an unconventional power that you would like to adapt and use?
As long as it don't alter my body. I mean, I can
whatever you want. No, it's yours. Like, you can
think
about anything in the world, a power that you would say, you know what, this is different. Like, try to think outside the box, like muscle niggas, right? You know what I'm saying? That nigga flex.
That's
right.
Lot.
I think I got some.
Yeah.
You think you got you one
already?
I think
I ain't
so.
ready. I ain't ready. I need some time, so you can get yours out the way.
Power to always make somebody second guess themselves.
But how do you do it? What like when I say unconventional, like his is a muscle flex. Like, what are you gonna do?
You just generally, as I'm talking to you, I'm always gonna have you just rethinking. What? Wait, really?
So just because we in your presence.
Just because you in my presence, and as we talk, if I'm trying to convince you, you say you dead fast one way. You know me. Now you start. You know what? Maybe you're right.
So like the power of gaslighting or something. Passive aggressive. Like,
but no, I'm not actively doing anything. You just doing this all yourself.
So you just looking at them?
We having a conversation. You know, say I'm trying to convince.
Wait, so then how do you have control? You have no control over the power.
I feel like you gotta say something though. Like I feel like you gotta be like.
Because like, what if you don't want that to happen to somebody? It's just
like
I
feel like you would always want that to happen.
Like I feel like you would be like.
People to your way.
I feel like you would be like
definitely a villain's power.
Like if it was a kid, like a kid was like, you know,
no
like I want to
be. No one's doing anything good with this power.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like it gotta be a phrase. Like if I was telling you like, hey, I'm working on trying to be a millionaire tomorrow. Or I want to be a millionaire, and you like, do you? And then I just be like, do I?
Hey, I know. Hey, I know y'all seen that. Wait, I know y'all. That gotta be. I know y'all seen that TikTok of that dude, and like he be like with the waiter, and he's like, "Hey, sorry, do we got a problem?" He be like, "Do you?" And they be like, "Damn." He like, "What you trying to do about it?" Right? Dog, the one clip I'm gonna find the nigga. I'm gonna post it in the chat or anything like that. But like, dog. So this guy, that's what he do. Is pretty much ditch his thing, right? Mm. So he out on a date with 2 chicks, and then he was like, hey waiter, can you bring me 2 checks? And then his girl like 2 checks. She's like, my friend's here. He said, oh, I know what you're talking about. Who said I was gonna pay for her? And it goes, duh. And the chick was like, I mean, if you broke, just say that. He's like, and if I am, what you want to do about it? And then the waiter comes and he was like, I'll fold your ass right here. And the waiter's like, whoa, bro, like you got a problem? He was like, and if we do, what? What you want to do about it? He always does that. There's one where it's like the chick was like, no, not the chick. There was one where like he it's a field trip. Right. And then this is fucked up, but it's like mentally disabled kids. Okay. And then so one kid, like I said, doesn't have control of his hands. He's like, yo, bro, what you doing with your hands? You trying to throw something? Oh, I think the guy's like, wait, hold up, man. These are kids with disabilities. He's like, I mean, so you trying to defend them? What you want to do about it? Like, I think. So like that's dish.
I feel like
do you definitely the phrase now?
But it has to. No,
it's gonna be really. It should be really.
No, I feel like it gotta be 2 because that's where the power comes in the scenario of 2. Like it gotta be 2 words combined. So it's like, do you? Like, are you? Or like, oh yeah. Like it gotta be a question, but you got if you can pack it into 2 words. To question that's definitely the whole thing.
But like, it's cause think about it. Now you don't have to use it every time.
You like, man, I'm trying to get out of here. You like, where now?
Are you?
But in a hero, am I? But in a hero sense, that is actually a good. If you want to squad, because then you're like, all ditch is like, all right, just get me in front of him so I can talk to him. All I got to do is talk to the villain. Because now the villain's like, I'm going to take over the world. He's like, are you? And he's right. Wait a minute. It was like no. He's like, I got a vendetta against y'all. I'm like, do you? Like, damn, do I got a vendetta against y'all?
Nobody's going to use it for good, but it can be used. It can be used.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, did underage at the club? Like, hey, you do not look 21. You do not look 21. Like, don't I? Do I? You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting anything. You get the.
You sure?
You like, can't buy this house. Can I?
Like every time they gotta do
what? No, it ain't the phrase. It's the infliction in his voice.
Yeah, it gotta go.
It gotta be the infliction.
The higher you can break it up, the more powerful it is.
The more you doubt it.
Like the Stewie when you get really high with like the higher you can break it up, the more powerful it is.
It's all about the infliction. Now see, that's where it becomes unconventional because it's like now it's based off of your infliction. Yeah. So if I just go, do you? You like you think about like, do I? But if you be like, really?
Yeah, like, do you? Like, you gotta break the neck off. You gotta break all that up.
Because you go automatically do that and just be like, really?
You can charge it, do a little finger, little roll together, like you think about it first, let them talk. Yeah. Like I'm just get it together.
Nah, that was a good one.
That's unconventional power that could do a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. I gotta think about it. I gave him more into it. You know
because that's one like we started off small, but it's like, yo, that has big implications.
Right.
That can destroy the world,
that's heavy, yeah.
Right. Because especially then, because now you become a master manipulator. Because it's like, all right, I need to get somebody to believe something crazy, like something big, that like if you want to use it against your power, right? So it's like, all right, damn, we in a fucked up situation. I want this boss to think that he's going to win. Like I need him to believe it.
Oh yeah.
So then when I ask him, are you?
Yeah.
It really fucks it all the way up.
And then I can do whatever. I don't need other powers. While you that confused thinking about it, I could take you out the most mundane way.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm talking. I mean, but like the only. I feel like one of your whatever you want to call it, like your back, like what you want, weakness or whatever, would be the fact that you have to listen to an evildoer's like whole monologue. You gotta go through the whole monologue, and because you gotta listen to it to find what 2 words best. You know what I'm saying? Like
you said the wrong one. Like, do you? Shit. No. Wait, are you?
Shit. They looking at you crazy. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Man? But I mean, that's what I said. Like, you gotta let them go through. That's why I said you got moments of building up by doing finger taps.
Right?
Like
you gotta really pay attention. You gotta be a good listener.
You can do some like you know what I'm saying. Like you got like yeah, you gotta listen. Though, but you gotta have that's what I'm saying. So you gotta it'd be funny because it's like that's like Didge being tied to a chair. Even though giving you the whole goddamn monologue, he just waiting, listening to be like, "Are you?" And then you like, "Am I?" You like then he just start letting Didge go. Like, "Am I really trying to take over?" Like,
man. So yeah, think about yours. I'm gonna think about mine, and before this episode ends, we gonna you can throw it in anywhere if it comes to you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But hey, I wanted to ask you: are you still rocking with Velma?
I mean, I finished the season.
You finished the season? Did you?
Yeah, this you never even watched it.
Every clip they showed for every episode, I'm just like, this joke is not funny.
I realize why I don't like Velma is because the relationship of the gang is all off. If the relationship of the gang was still good, even if it was a Velma central story, I think I would be okay. But they changed way too much. So it's like I get it that they're doing a Velma thing, but you changed way too much that it feels so disconnected and crazy. Like they had everybody wanted to be in a relationship with Velma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had one moment like that. Yeah,
they had that moment. Yeah, and then like I did not like the Scooby acronym thing for the thing. Like I was just like
that hit me hard. I was like, y'all could have just kept his name the fuck out of this.
And she was actually like, so what did Scooby do? I was like,
I was really mad.
Wait, what was
I
Scooby?
was mad,
so,
bro.
I forgot what
like
the episode was.
That was like the only thing that really.
But it was like a system.
Okay.
And it was an acronym, and it was like it's called Scooby, and she was like, "So what does Scooby do?" And it was like there was like this whole moment. I said,
"That's a turn off moment." Just to, hey, I'm done with this episode.
Yeah. So
like I can definitely say I was watching it. Like I didn't really laugh at the show, and by the end of the season, like the last two episodes, about those last two episodes, I was pretty much just like. I'm just getting this over.
Well, and then for me, like I said,
it's horrible.
I mean, what it is for me is I'm not gonna say I didn't say it was a great show. I didn't say
no, you never said it was a great show.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like I understand that it's supposed to be like this different whole, very different look.
And I think that's what it is. It's how different it is.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if to me. And I think where if they didn't they pretty much this is like you said, this is a whole new show. The only thing that links it to Scooby-Doo is really that it's the names.
Everybody's names, yeah.
It's really the names. And I think that's what really throws everybody, because think about even if they did the whole, all right, they everybody they got a little thing for Velma and everything like that. But like they made it where remember, at first like they didn't even like each other. Like people like they were
all outcasts.
And that's the thing. It was way too much of like there's nothing linking this at all to the source material besides the name.
But see, like my thing is what I said from the beginning. I like this season's probably nothing but some wild weird case that brings everybody together.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, from somehow, and in the last episode, you kind of got that. Because, I mean, even in the sense of, like,
true.
Even in the sense of Norville, where we watched the whole season where this motherfucker not smoking weed or whatever, like, or just having the belief, they were strong. They
was making them strong against weed.
Right. But then, at the end of the season, they pretty much, like, because he's so stressed out or doing, always on some fuck shit. He was like, his father, like, you ain't tried weed yet? You know what I'm saying? So you already think he's going to the second season on his, like, different.
And they already got approved for the second season. So
I mean, I feel that's what. So
I think enough people hate watched it if that was going to happen.
Well, no, I think it was probably
they got approved before the hate. The hate train rolled.
Oh, really?
Like after episode 2, they got approved.
Yeah, I think it was pretty much probably. I think we just had to see a delay, but I feel like from after watching the season. I feel like he was probably pretty much already booked for 2 seasons.
Yeah,
probably.
You know
so my question: do you think that the tides would change if like let's say now season 2, the gang is the gang, like even with no Scooby and even with the past, but now we really get like a Scooby-Doo. They are solving mysteries with this gang. I mean, we already know where it's going, but let's say if they just change the dynamic, all that other stuff in the past episodes of season 1, it's not really that impactful. But like they start giving. Do you think? The tides will start turning and people start.
I mean, yeah, I think they have to have a comment, like you said, like even from how the season ended, like they kind of ended where they ended all together as a group, but they still ain't clicked.
They
as
ain't
a group.
clicked, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they kind of show everybody individually doing what they starting their thing toward the end. So I think we would need a new case or something for the next season that actually brings them in as like we are the team that can solve this, or whatever. Because even like I said, the van appeared.
Yeah.
All the kind of
really?
Like they start. Yeah.
Who van was it?
Fred. It was always Fred. I think it was always Fred.
It's always Fred.
I thought it was. Yeah.
So I'm like,
it just got synonymous with Scoob. And
I just know
which is wild because there was a moment where it was like Daphne and Scooby and Shaggy. I mean, Daphne, Shaggy, and Scrappy and Scooby had the van. Like Fred wasn't even like the Scrappy.
At some point, I promise you, Shaggy and Scooby was living out of it.
They was.
That's what I was saying. Like, so it's always wild the story of like how the van got passed through everybody. I never thought about that. Like the fact that it is Fred's van, but it's like,
what up, bro?
Even the fact that there was a moment where, like I said, even the fact that there's a cartoon series where it's Daphne, Shaggy, Scooby, and Scrappy. Yeah. And it's like, y'all got the van. Like, where Fred and Velma? Where all them niggas at? Like,
Fred was at college or something.
Why is Daphne with Shaggy? Like
they friends?
Well, they all
friends?
No. Well, here's the one thing that I've seen this theory floated around a lot about how like the reason why we never really see Fred and Daphne hook up because really Daphne got a thing for Shaggy. Like I've seen that theory thrown around a lot. That it's really Daphne and Shaggy.
That's why Fred always asks him, like, me and Daphne go off because Fred trying to.
Because he's
trying. He's still trying.
Yeah. I can see that though because I always feel like Velma really wanted Fred. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like if you think about the dynamic, of like school structures, like Fred is kind of like the jock and the nerd, you know. So that would be him and Velma, and then of course like the pretty girl with the like stoner, outcast stoner dude. Yeah. So you could see that kind of random dynamic. That's why I said it was always weird the fact that they went. Because my thing is like even though and that's actually one of my favorite ones because Scrappy was pretty much the main character in those cartoons.
Oh, the Scrappy.
But it was like, but it was like you really would ride with this nigga thinking Shaggy was gonna save you. Like you like as
they had faith that I don't know Scrappy. I guess.
Hey, because that's because Scrappy was about it. Hey, Scrappy was like, hey, nigga,
Shaggy was definitely only worried about food and Scooby.
Yeah,
that's
like
and getting high. Let's be honest. We knew what was going on behind the scenes. And getting high.
Yeah, definitely would get kidnapped or some shit, bro. And Scrappy would be on his own heels. Like, bro, what you mean?
Because Scrappy was probably her dog.
They used to grab that little nigga.
Think about how small Scrappy is. He was probably a purse dog. That was probably her purse dog. And like. Now it all coming. Now you
Wait,
know
I don't remember where did Scrappy come from? I don't remember Scrappy's origins.
Scooby's nephew.
Yeah, but I don't remember his origins.
Family. Scooby-Dum, Scooby-Doo,
But I'm saying,
no, I know that, but I don't remember his origins on how he got with the gang.
Bro, because it was Daphne's.
Oh no, you don't remember? It was. I feel like he got dropped off. It was a basket. He was dropped off in a basket. Like the episode.
Daphne had bought it. Daphne had bought him. It's all coming together. It's all mixing in.
Daphne bought her, fam.
Daphne bought her. She needed the purse dog.
Hey.
You telling me Daphne ain't the type of girl who would have a dog in the purse?
She would definitely have a dog in the purse.
And it was Scrappy Doo, which is why he was so
you know
we
what?
gotta go get her.
And if you even put timeline Daphne into like Pup Named Scooby Doo, she was the only one that always had snacks for Scooby.
Cause she got Scrappy.
They ain't got no fucking dogs at home.
Cause she had Scrappy at home. Scooby was probably her dog too. She likes Shaggy.
Well, Shaggy. Matter of fact, that makes sense because Shaggy always gave Scooby the Scooby snacks. So Daphne, if you like, hey, you learn from the people that you like you trying to emulate, try to relate. So when it came down to Scrappy, she was like, ooh, I'm gonna do what he do with Scooby. Maybe it
all's coming together.
Shaggy, I don't think Scrappy didn't eat no Scooby snacks though. I don't think he fuck with none.
He did, but he wasn't
as crazy about him as Scooby.
He wasn't addicted like
That's
Scooby.
That's because Scooby was always around Shaggy, who was high.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Scooby was just a high dog.
And you know what's funny? Like if you timeline and like Pup Named Scooby. So Pup Named Scooby Doo is my favorite Scooby Doo.
Okay,
this is clearly a purse dog.
With a big ass head, nigga.
That's because that's the part that's sticking out the purse. It just looks bigger because you don't see the body in the purse. So they drew it based off what your perspective was.
It's clearly a purse dog, bro. Show me that picture again, please.
Like, this is clearly a purse dog.
Fam,
clearly a purse dog.
Hey, because I've never in my life heard someone call Scrappy Doo a purse dog.
But it makes sense because with the big head, it's perfect to sit out.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's sitting out.
Scrappy Doo will beat the brains out y'all niggas call him a purse dog, bro.
Bro, he not. You know,
bro.
he was like, damn, man. Hey,
no.
He gonna tell us to be easy.
What the fuck that used to do? That nigga used to get this all powered up.
Scrappy
power. Purse dog.
Purse dog, man.
I'm mad you called him that, bro. Like, no, but yeah, like I said, I feel like the pup named Scooby-Doo, Scooby is like, that's why, like, when you think about the pup named Scooby-Doo and he had Scooby snacks, they was eating food, but he was like fresh with Shaggy. Right. So it's like, but now, like, when you realize that Scooby was eating Scooby snacks when he was older in the older cartoons, the nigga wasn't even as hype as pup named Scooby, because this nigga just been high and eating all his life now.
Scooby been high. The only time Scooby gets hyped is when he's scared. For the most part, Scooby is laid back. Like, yeah, bro, his blood, like, he a bloodhound, right?
No, he a Great Dane.
I mean, Great Dane.
Great Dane.
His searching, like, the only time that he get attentive is when you, like, again, it's like, yo, you hungry, nigga? Like, well, like, you gotta find him. He be high, dog.
Fam, I feel like, because now I feel like it's a theory on why Scooby can talk to everybody, too. I feel like they all be high. I feel like Shaggy be smoking in the van.
Well, what?
Like, why they?
You
know what I'm saying? Like, on they, like, what we don't
everybody
see,
understand?
Like, on their way to whatever case they on, Shaggy back there blazing.
Do everybody understand Scooby?
Not to the level of Shaggy.
Or is it Shaggy that really deciphers it all the time?
I feel like they be real lasty with Scooby. What you say, boy?
Nah. Because when Daphne offered him a Scooby snack, Scooby say no. And they be like, how about two of them? You like, You know what I mean?
I didn't really fuck with Courage like that.
Scooby.
Yeah, he was saying that's why he always likes Courage.
Hey, Scooby a haggler, dog. Like, he's like, nah, I ain't gonna do it for the, like, what about two? Like, I
think Pup Named Scooby-Doo, I think they had to get that nigga like 4 for something that Pup Named Scooby-Doo. That nigga was like, no, for the longest, bro.
I feel like, I swear there was one episode that was like, you could just have a box.
Bro.
Like, fam, here,
just get a nigga the box.
Like, the fact that the fact they had to bribe Scooby to do anything let you know that this nigga was not about none of that life. Like, had to feed this nigga to be like, bro. And he actually he did enough missions with these niggas that he was knowing how to gauge the danger. Like, no, this is 3 Scooby snacks at least. At least, my guy.
This is 3 Scooby.
At least, my
That's a 5 Scooby job.
That's a 5 Scooby job.
Like, I'm gonna keep saying none, nigga.
That's a
like,
3 Scooby job, dog.
Like, yeah, like, y'all doing a lot, nigga. Like,
dog. I was watching the episode the other day. It is like in the old school Scooby-Doo, and the chase scenes are so fucking funny. Just
they did do homage. Try to do homage to one of them in Velma.
Oh yeah, they did.
The chase, because it's always what always kills me.
It's
is
the
where
hallway.
they get to the next room, they close it, they turn around, and the monster there. They jump together like the monster jumped to like, oh,
yeah, got to.
Why you scared?
You got to.
You're the monster. Why are you scared?
You got to.
Nigga said you startled me. That's how you always knew it was a human. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, you scared too. That's how you always do. They made sure that's how they let you know. Like, it's always gonna be a human, fam.
No, I was dying the other day watching it. Like,
wait, you know what? I wonder. So you know how, like, in this world, there's flash mobs. I wonder if anybody ever like, we're gonna do a flash mob Scooby-Doo chase scene in the hallway.
That would be
and it's just
funny.
like just recreate it.
I feel like it's definitely been a TikTok or something by now that someone's done like a hotel running through a hallway of hotel doors.
That's what I'm saying. If you haven't, you should, and then tag us.
Yeah, I mean definitely.
Tag us if you do that. But I think that'd be hilarious. That's a fun trend. That ain't one of them annoying ass trends. That's a fun
because you can
trend.
really have all kind of random shit coming in and out of the door. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really turn, especially and then use the Scooby soundtrack like it's a real chase.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then like I said, knowing the tropes, you gotta have that one moment where everybody comes to meet and like,
you gotta have that.
Yeah.
You gotta have the one where you go in the door, they in there, so you close the door right away. They come out.
Like so I think that's and you would honestly feel like that would just even be a great hotels commercial, like so a hotel with a show off, like just something random.
That would be a fire ass hotel commercial.
Which one is the one that already? What chain is it or park whatever that has the Cartoon Network stuff? Is it Six Flags?
I thought it was Universal Studios that have a Cartoon Network area.
No. Well, Six Flags has Looney Tunes because that's where Tootie and all that, and Sylvester and everything like that. I don't know who has Cartoon Network at their theme parks.
I would assume, just get like all the I think it's still Hanna-Barbera still for Scooby-Doo, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Then like I'm surprised there's no park that has those characters. And that's why I thought it was Six Flags.
Because you know what? Because that would be like.
But I have seen Scooby-Doo in like a Scooby-Doo costume at a park, and that's why I feel like
it might be. But what I'm saying,
it makes sense. He's on Multiverse.
Yeah, you're right. He is.
Shaggy's on Multiverses.
Yep.
So it makes sense.
Yep. WB.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but what would be fire? Because then, like, So at Grand Central in Milwaukee, or they got that selfie museum, right?
Right.
Where you literally go in and it's just different places to take selfies. If they had, so imagine a attraction like, all right, yeah, you pay some tickets to get in. We need 7 people, and then we're gonna have y'all run through this.
Y'all gonna do this.
Y'all gonna
film it, y'all do
and
the
then
skit,
they give it to you. Like that's your.
That's what I'm saying.
Like your party gift is the clip that you can put on. Like we're gonna do this in a minute. We just gonna keep on. It's gonna edit. We you know what I'm saying, and we get it to
like
you.
it literally cuts automatically.
Yeah.
But
Cut
like even
everything
as
up.
you were saying,
I get that.
advertisement for the hotel for like they're always. I know Six Flags does it with their DC stuff all the time. Like you can party with the Flash or fly with. It's like that's an easy one where you just you show the people there.
You talking about the hotels for the that would be a part.
And then you have you station either some people with who like, okay, what villain y'all want? Like, so you have somebody there.
You gotta have a witch doctor,
right? I feel like that's one of the park attendants is there. So now you be like, all right, I need everybody to run through a door. You put like a 4-second timer on each one. 4 seconds. All right, go. All right, y'all change rooms. Go. And then
we might have to try to put this off at a convention hotel.
That'd be so.
At a convention,
yeah,
like in the hotels of a convention, like get some cosplayers. Like, hey, we gonna do a Scooby thing.
The first time that we went to Anime MKE in that selfie booth. And remember, they had us do the gift and everything.
Oh yeah.
Right? And that's the same type of thing, but instead of doing it in just the booth, you get a area.
Yeah, you can make a quick hallway.
Yeah,
you got to figure it doesn't even need to be the rooms on the other side.
You just need doors.
Run through the open.
You just need to be able to have doors that can close.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, so like even like I said, if you're in the hallway or at least 3 doors a piece on each side at the you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the minimum, probably, where you can kind of do like the far door to the front.
I'm gonna figure out how we can do this because then we gonna call it the Geekset.
The one thing I always wanted to set up was another. Remember Legends of the Hidden Temple? Yeah. The Temple Run.
Oh. Legends of the Hidden Temple should go on tour with that course.
Temple Run.
That Temple Run course.
Because there's no way that the Shrine of the Silver Monkey is not as hard as people
but you know what's gonna?
I'm not going.
You want to know? You
don't believe is that?
No, it was.
But you know what's gonna be funny about that is that if they ever was to do that, that's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be more grown-ups than kids.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's gonna be a lot of people like,
a lot of beer belly, a lot of dad bodies.
Like no, this is my childhood.
Yeah, a lot of dad bodies embarrassing themselves, bro.
The Shrine of I watched an episode of that recently too because they got a Nick Games and Sports channel on YouTube.
Oh, so you can watch the old joints?
You can watch all the old joints. They got Wild and Crazy Kids. They got that. They got Nick Arcade. I'd definitely be watching it. Okay. But I had the same argument as when I was a kid. The Shrine of the Silver Monkey is not that difficult. I'm not going. It is 3 parts.
Fam,
it's the base, it's the midsection, and it's the head. It is 3 parts. I watched many an episode, and I'm like, I know I can do that this.
You talking about as an adult you can now, fam.
Bro, I feel like I was saying this when I was like 12, like 10. Like I was just a kid. The Shrine of the Silver Monkey is not that difficult. Like, same shit.
Hey, why your grown boys and your kid boys the same? Why your grown and kid boys the same, nigga?
It's a little higher. Not marginally. I went up an octave.
You brought it up
I went up an octave.
I didn't know you could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was impressed.
This nigga said I got more plus ultra. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, so getting into some of the news, bro. Kevin Feige came out and said that there's way too many Marvel TV shows.
Yeah, they said only 2 might release this year. I heard.
How you feel about that?
We got flooded. We got flooded. We got flooded. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, my thing is like I really want some more movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I want that kind of balance.
A phase. I didn't assume that was the shows was here to stay. I assumed that was just phase 4. We got a little bit more TV shows. I didn't assume every phase.
Yeah, I didn't think every single show we watched was gonna get a new season.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think everything was. They just added a bunch because you got to figure. Of the ones that they announced was for sure getting a second season, I think was only Loki.
I feel like Loki.
But
they also
because everybody was every show would just end saying and they would return again.
Yeah, but then
that's what they do that on every Marvel.
They could return in a movie. They could return in something else. But like I said, Loki, I think is the only thing that we know for sure was getting a season 2. But you got to figure they just announced shows. They announced Echo. They announced Daredevil's coming back. You had Covenant of Chaos. Was it Agatha?
Yeah.
Her show. Obviously, you got Secret Invasion. You had Armor Wars, which I know is a movie now, but originally it was a show.
Originally it was a show, but it got moved to a movie.
Everybody's assuming there'd be a Moon Knight season 2.
Wait, no, Armor Wars is a movie to a show?
No, it was a show.
It was a show to a movie.
Okay, that's what I meant.
Like I said, everyone's assuming there's gonna be a Moon Knight season 2.
Yeah. Captain America is a movie.
No, yeah, Captain. Well, I'm just saying like stuff that they're saying there's probably gonna be shows.
Yeah. They said
the assumption
do you include What If or because that's
What If season 2 is coming
or is it because that's animation?
The thing is that we're not getting them all this year.
Well, I wonder if some of them are going to get cut back in general.
Yeah, because I know with Agatha and Armor. Well,
Agatha, I think it already started filming, so I'm sure that wasn't scheduled to come this year.
What was scheduled for this year? No, the Nick Fury one that was scheduled this year,
Secret
right?
Invasion, I think it's still going to be coming this year because I think that has something to do with what they're doing moving forward.
Yeah, I feel like
Ironheart. That was another series.
Did you already say Okoye?
Okoye, her series. So they were just announcing series,
but
like it wasn't.
So here's the issue with where I'm like I don't agree with him is if it's main character focused, then yeah, we got way too many shows. But Okoye series or like stuff like that, I'm like that's A-okay because it's just a little bit in depth about this person. It can be about a moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm okay with that being a show. You know what I'm saying? Because like you know what I'm saying? But like I can understand if it's like all right, we're gonna get a Thor show too, or like. Here's the thing: if they stop feeling like they need to bring a big dog into the show, then it won't feel that way. I think that's the issue. Like, okay, we did She-Hulk, but we gotta have Bruce in it real quick. Like, like you know what I'm saying, or like like if you take that away, like if Okoye series is literally all about Okoye and her trying getting into the Dora Milaje or whatever, or even just Dora Milaje events, and there's no Shuri in it. There's no like you know what I'm saying. None of then like to me it doesn't take away from like you don't need to state that statement. There's too many shows because this is just adding to the universe.
So he didn't necessarily say there were too many shows.
Oh, what did he say?
His statement. He kind of backhandedly said that.
Oh, okay.
Because his whole thing was he said that the pace at which we're putting out Disney shows or Disney Plus shows will change so that they can each get a chance to survive. In a sense. Yes, you can kind of say he's saying like, yo, we did a lot in a short time.
They dropped. We got a lot, bro. We got like 7 shows.
So I wonder which one fell that he wanted to win heavily. That he says that because
Moon Knight.
You think Moon Knight?
I think Moon Knight for sure.
I'm going with Moon Knight, bro.
Because I'm like
because
most of the shows I feel like exceeded expectation. I feel like people went into Ms. Marvel wanting to hate, and then like, oh shit, I actually fuck with Ms. Marvel. But I feel like people went
She-Hulk is going to be that one always because people just didn't understand She-Hulk.
But that's I feel like cause enough people might have just bitched. Where it's you may not even been you might have been disingenuous with your bitching.
You know what?
We all really I
agree. It was She-Hulk. You know why? Because She-Hulk was the one that people really went hard with on CGI. Because here's the thing, nobody really said that they didn't.
Yep.
The other shows, people just really they didn't like the story.
That was the one.
But
this might starting to feel a little rough.
But yeah, if you're complaining about the CGI, then you're saying, hey, y'all doing too much, and then that may have been. So I agree, it may have been She-Hulk because then that's the only one that people really went hard with. Like, yo, this CGI is trash, and that's the one that I feel like if you were a Zach, you like, all right, look, I feel like we pushing it out too much.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how much of this is strictly from him. And the fact that Bob Iger is back in charge of Disney.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You can definitely tell when he stepped down, and I think
things went crazy.
Yeah, I think it's Bob Chapek or whatever, the last CEO.
Yeah,
that's when it seemed like he was like, "Oh, that made money." 100% in on it. That made money.
Yeah.
Double it, triple it, like he was going
crazy. It's literally the pitch meeting guy. Like, hey, it was a Marvel movie? All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Like, I'm all in. We all in.
It was
like, what character? Okay, it's the character.
Pay him whatever. Pay him what they do.
Like, all you got to do is have one connection.
He looked like, Disney, we gonna make
That's
money.
all he cared about is the connection. Who is he connected with? Is it connected to any of the main Avengers? They are? I bet. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, like, I think now that Bob Iger is back, because that was the first thing he started talking.
He's like, hey, slow this shit back
He
now.
said that, but then in the same breath was like, hey, Toy Story 5. What did he say? Frozen 3. How to Train Your... I think the next How to Train Your Dragon is coming out. It was like, Inside Out 2, and he's like...
But I wonder if that's because those was the projects that he greenlit.
Maybe.
So he was like, no, I gotta get my shit back in rotation.
Hold on.
Now, y'all done put all my shit.
That's what it is. Like, y'all dropped out my shit, bro. Like, this Marvel shit getting out of fucking hand, bro.
He looked around like, yo, hey, where's Inside Out 2? you at?
nigga took the poster down and got Ant-Man Quantumanium up like, who the fuck? This was my spot for the Inside Out.
What it was, he came back just like to drop off some shit. He's like, I just came to do it. Like, hey man, what happened to all the shit that I had ready? Hey man, I'm coming back. Fuck that. Hey, clean my office back
so
out.
y'all ain't like it? Oh, okay, I'll be back.
I bet it was Toy Story because Toy Story ended off on a good note. Granted, ended off on a good note on 3. He came back like, hey, it's Toy Story 5 finna be cold. How close y'all done on that?
Right.
Y'all ain't started?
Y'all ain't started.
Hold up.
Y'all changed the.
Y'all did a fucking Marvel Christmas special? Y'all did what the fuck? Who the fuck is the Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, y'all put my shit on hold for a Christmas special with Kevin Bacon? You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here! Like,
I got Tim Allen.
Fuck out of here!
I got Tim Allen ready to go.
No, sir. No. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing too fucking much. Y'all doing too
That
fucking
nigga
much.
said, hey man, bring this shit up, bro.
Like, y'all doing too much. That nigga was definitely in the company to be like, I got something to say.
He was still on the board, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Like, he probably brought fam in like, hey, Bob.
Bro, I had a
what's up? Like,
had a whole presentation. Let me show y'all what y'all did in the timeline from Toy Story 3 to Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like I guarantee if someone do a timeline of like all of those Disney movies in the same timeline of Marvel, you can really see like the decline of the toy, like the Pixar shit and the rise of the Marvels. Like, bro, y'all shit, no one cares about that. You know what I'm saying? Cause we really, if you think about it, Pixar was hot, and you really only get one Pixar movie a year now.
Yeah.
Like whether it be the Inside Out, whether it be the toy, like they only really shout like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
But you be like I said, we didn't have 5. Like you get 5 Marvel shows and 2 movies. And 3, like we was going crazy. Like so it's like you definitely can look at it like, dude, probably like y'all gotta slow the fuck down.
Gotta
bro.
slow the fuck down.
Yeah.
And then, I get that. Like I said, if they're gonna slow something down, I mean, because they gave us so much, even the slowdown is not gonna feel like a slowdown. Because I don't think nobody. Because the one thing, even though they gave us an abundance of shows, it didn't become the norm, right? It's not like niggas expecting abundance of shows. But what it is that even though it's just like, all right, if you cut it down, instead of giving us 5 shows in a 2-year span, we get 3 shows in a 2-year span. I feel like people are like, all right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, because you got to think about the target market now. Like even if you're talking about Toy Story and all these kind of things, these movies and shows that fans want to bring back, you know, kind of put back into the fold. It's like that's a different demographic.
Or like I said,
You
just
know
focus on like you can still do the shows within the universe, but focus on characters that you know that is not going to make it to the big screen.
Yeah, I really feel like they should do. Like I fuck with
Star Wars probably earned his respect. He was like, nah, I ain't get it in the way of Star Wars. I'm gonna let Star Wars rock.
Star Wars also ain't releasing like Disney.
Yeah. He was like
Marvel.
it was like, nah, I'm gonna let Star Wars rock. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, Marvel said, oh, we good. All right, let's go. Let's go.
They said 5 was slated at first to release this year. I don't even know what 5 shows they're talking about.
5 shows?
That's what they said, because they said the statement, what came out with that was that of the 5 shows that were apparently reported to release this year, 2 are, and it sounds like it's going to be Secret Invasion and Loki.
Well, what's the cartoon show? That one's supposed to be coming out this year.
What if I thought it was a year?
No, not what if with the girl. That's
Moon Girl.
Moon Girl.
Yeah, that's dropped.
That's out already. I don't think that counted.
I feel like it might have counted though.
5 this year.
I don't know if it's part of the if it's considered
It
part of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the universe.
It's part of the universe.
Let me see, because I thought they were talking.
Because I was gonna say that, I said even though DC,
I don't know.
DC really,
that's what I'm about to look. I'm about to see if I can find it.
DC has started a great that was a great idea for them to have a different universe that's shit that don't got nothing to do.
Well, hey, that is a genius ass idea.
Because I mean because you can even in Marvel you could give more access and license to more of your characters because it's like just y'all can easily make shows of these people that they're not tied.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because let's say if they did
they released 10 MCU shows and specials in less than 2 years.
Yeah, okay. So let's say because
they went crazy.
They went crazy.
I didn't realize it was that many.
But let's say they did a Bishop and Cable series, right? Those are significant amount of characters that don't have to make it to the mainstream. That you can still give them seasons. And it won't interrupt the timeline. They can still be within the timeline.
That's what I'm saying. DC's always done that. Like that's like Gotham and all. Like you gonna have
at first
these
DC did it separately. Like I said, the crossover event was probably one of the smartest things ever. Because remember, even early on in the podcast, I've been said having
is that gonna remove X-Men 97?
having a flashpoint.
You said they're gonna remove it.
No, I'm saying is that gonna hurt that? Because that was supposed to come out, I guess, this year.
Well, we'll see. But like I always say, even early in the podcast, I said having a flashpoint is a great thing to have.
For DC?
For the fallback on, right?
Yeah.
So with them, when they did the whole crossover event and saying like, okay, we have all these multiple universes, everything that you have seen up until this point is canon, I was like, all right, that's pretty dope. And then for James Gunn to put them in realms, in worlds.
Oh, one of y'all.
Yeah, to put them.
I thought you thought something was messing up.
What's that say?
You got nervous? Oh, you did something?
Yeah, Deuces hit something when he reached over.
Yeah, my fault. But like to see that to have like to put them in categories in different worlds, that is a great thing because then you can be like, oh yeah, this is in this universe or this is in this else world. Like it allows. And then if you ever want to pull from like somebody, let's say, and this is where I always say that they should get into a habit of doing, but they're not doing. It's like if somebody's getting popping. So let's say if Marvel did this early on, right? So then when Grant Gustin started getting crazy popping as the Flash, and it's kind of like a G League to the league. It's like, oh shit, are you popping here? All right, we're gonna bring you into like now you graduate into the film, and we can bring you in, and because we have a Flashpoint or a Flash, we can have that happen.
I get that, but I think they want to have they film as prestigious as the movie.
I know, but I'm just saying what I said that they should do is that.
Yeah, but then you lose the prestige. I'm sorry, a nigga's ego might take a hit. You tell him
this is Hollywood,
you tell. Let's say it was Zendaya on there. You tell, you got a little fame right now.
No, but see,
Zendaya's gonna look at you like
Zendaya ain't doing she ain't doing a superhero TV show. Most of the people that are TV show stars, unless you an actor that's just doing a passion project.
You tell Jeremy Renner, hey, you know what? You hitting again. I'm gonna bring you back.
But he was already there. I'm saying for the ones who ain't there yet. There's no TV star that
I don't know if you could tell. I don't know if you could tell Kate Bishop that Haley Steinfeld is
like, bro. My thing is like
not through Marvel, but Haley Steinfeld got.
My thing is like, bro, you're not gonna get,
but you got to have clear benchmarks. You got to have like, okay, listen here, you need this type of rating, and if you got this rating, like it's like, bro,
my thing is like, if Luke Cage ever to be on film, you are not finna give me another Luke Cage.
Well, see,
you are not finna tell me you done find a brand new black bald head nigga to be Luke Cage. I thought it wasn't.
In my world, he would fit the criteria of he surpassed the
You just needed black, bald headed, and buff. Nigga, I can go down the street and call like 12.
I don't want fam.
Y'all about to get Tay Diggs in a buff suit.
That's what y'all gonna get. Y'all gonna say like what is?
Y'all gonna get bald Tay Diggs in a buff suit.
I was going to say like what is dude name that actually does like
Michael Collier.
Yeah, Collier. But it's like I want Michael Collier. Don't give me the Marvel movie and it's Morris Chestnut.
It is.
Like,
who the other fan from the best man? Who the other black boy dude?
It was Morris Chestnut.
It
was Tay Diggs. It's Morris Chestnut.
No, it's
Malcolm Romney.
Maybe it's gonna be
the nigga from 40-year-old version.
The nigga who played Blue in the Temptations movie. It's gonna be dude. He buffing black and bald now.
You know what?
It might be.
It's gonna be my,
I'll be mad, bro.
It's gonna be my arch nemesis.
I'll be mad.
It's gonna be my arch nemesis.
No, that'd be tragic.
You don't see Marvel giving Terry Crews it? It's gonna be that nigga, dog.
They do try to.
That's what I'm saying. But so I would definitely like. I hate that we don't like. I love that
already an action star.
So the thing that I do love is like we do have like I would really challenge anybody who has the like we have the boy like we have like other shows like Amazon's getting a lot of independent like somebody that will take their like cast and just keep that shit as like you know what I'm saying. I feel like we have those in certain niche because I feel like you get the Power Rangers movies and they use the same actors and you know what I'm saying like there's things that we have saw and watched as a childhood that the same people that we watch on TV were literally in the movies. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why we don't keep that because that's really.
Speaking of Power Rangers, I watched the recent movie because I never saw the recent movie. wasn't as bad as niggas made it seem like it was gonna be.
But I want to watch the event where all the original ones came back. That motherfucker's out.
Yeah, I do
It's a
want to see that
Netflix
too.
event.
But I'm talking about
It's
the
out.
Yeah,
most
already
recent
out.
movie. Everybody was like, "Oh, that movie was awful. They tried to do too much Power Rangers." It wasn't the greatest.
Was it better than Ivan Ooze? Cause it can't be. I do not believe it. They're like Ivan Ooze was that nigga, dog. In that Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie, this is what made that movie so dope. One of the coldest intros ever, and then you get Tommy fucking on a fucking surfboard hovering out. You know what I'm saying? And right, cold intro. Then not only do you get
selling lean.
Ivan Ooze was selling lean. Not only do you get a cold like that nigga. No, he had bars. Remember, he came out rapping. That
make it even worse.
But no, this
he
but
was
not only
a dirty South rapper.
But not only do they lose their Zords, but they get significantly cooler Zords. Like they turn to ninjas, nigga. Like dog, that movie was
fire.
Now my thing, because I know we've watched a lot of the behind the scenes and things of Power Rangers, and we know it's like a lot of cuts.
Oh yeah, but no, the movie wasn't.
I don't know if the movie.
The movie was an original.
The movie was an original.
That was an original.
They made Ivan Ooze.
Oh yeah, that was an original front to back.
I've never seen a Japanese Ivan Ooze.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, no. This was an original front to back.
If it is, he the coldest kept secret ever.
After wait, hold on. After Mighty Morphin, I think it lasted like 5 seasons. After
it lasted 2.
The 2? But it was long. Oh, they were super long.
They went into Zeo.
No. Because what I'm saying is,
I think it might have been 2.
Hold on, no.
I don't know.
Hold on, before Zeo. So here's what I'm trying to say. At some point, the Mighty Morphin, like the original one, the footage was done. So they was creating original ones, right? And then what ended up happening was after a while, they was like, okay, it cost us. It's costing more than we thought to make us this original one. And then the guy was like, wait a minute, they did alternate other.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was 3.
That's how they made.
It was 3 seasons in 2 years. That's why it seemed like it was so much.
Yeah.
They was coming on damn near every day.
Yeah, they was coming on every day. They was 5 days a week.
Was Power Rangers 5 days a week?
It couldn't have been. They said
it was a new episode, like a new episode.
I swear, back in that day, because remember back in that day, shows did that a lot.
It might. There was 145 episodes.
Yeah, bro, wait, hold on.
You don't remember that? That's how shows used to be.
Every day. Now I'm having a trigger moment because I'm like, have I ever watched a show that was just like a different episode every day?
Dragon Ball Z definitely used to do
But wait a minute.
Dragon Ball Z definitely used to do it.
But you talking about the replay or like live?
No, when that original Toonami run,
right?
They was Dragon Ball
Z
every day.
What you forgetting is in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the only thing they had to film was them
outside the suit.
No, but I'm saying though in general, like I don't remember knowing that every single day.
I watched it.
I you gotta think 145 episodes in 2 years. You taking some days off, but you're not taking a lot.
I'm telling you. What I'm trying to explain to y'all is I really don't remember.
I do.
Watching a show that was a different episode every day.
I do.
I remember watching once a week shows.
That is also true,
bro.
Like when the Zords and stuff, they would keep the original suits. That's why the Mighty Morphin got so many different Zords.
Yeah.
Like they would take enemy fights from other seasons and then just cut it with. Yep. So you'll see the Mighty Morphin do
Yep.
And then it'll cut to the dude doing this.
Yep.
But he's from a whole different season.
This
slash.
And so like I said, once they got to a point where they started filming their own in the suit footage. I don't know when it is, but that's when they was like, all right, we gotta go to the new shit.
Saban is the original content creator.
Oh yeah,
like them niggas took footage and was like, bro, we gonna make some.
He was
shit.
Cap cut before Cap cut.
Yeah, like
his editors was cold because he was looking probably damn near 4 or 5 seasons later.
You got niggas who look at that shit like that, like praise sending him pictures like, bro, he's a weird character.
He discovered the other ones later because they said it when he was doing it. He was like, all right, we at a point we got to film our own. But then he was like,
because they would always come out a year before the Power Rangers season, so he'll just watch it, like,
and then
this finna be cold.
And then he's like, all right, and then he just wait for the right scene. He's like, all right, let me get them, and then adopt them. Like, all right, we got new Power Rangers. They Zeo now, and then they're like, oh, they can do more.
All right,
they in cars. All right, boom, we turbo now.
The turbo. Yeah, that's what like. So I remember because I watched the Netflix thing. So I remember when he talked about him like changing all the names, which was always funny. That's what I'm saying. Like someone
I stopped when they got the cars. I said these motherfucking RAV4s, dog.
Hey, I went all the way up to I think Ninja Storm might have been no.
Ninja Storm I remember seeing, but I don't never watched it.
SPD was the last one.
SPD?
They was cops, though. They were
police.
Space Patrol.
Space Patrol Delta.
It was Space Patrol.
They were police.
They were real life. Just you hear that a lot.
That's how they moved.
That was they did.
Yeah, they moved from the
that was
trash.
Space Patrol Delta, or whatever. And I was like, these niggas cops.
Hey, police rangers, nigga.
I'm good on you.
Nigga said, ain't no power, nigga. We police rangers,
And they
nigga.
made the black dude the Red Ranger. And I was just like,
And he was the leader?
he was a former felon who became the leader, dog.
Going by the code. Going by the code.
Why he had to be a former felon, dog?
They caught him stealing.
What he steal that he a felon?
I don't remember what he was stealing.
What he steal that he a
I don't remember
felon?
what he was stealing.
Nigga, you a felon?
But he was like, they caught him.
Let me guess. He was doing it for his family, though.
No, I forgot why he was.
I
gotta look it up.
I got $10 that he did it for his family.
He was a thief. And it was like, you can either do this or go to jail. It was basically like one of those type of deals. And
Cause they like you a skillful thief, and we need
he the best nigga on the
That's
team.
his name was Jack.
His name was Jack.
Yeah, dog. He was a black dude with dreads.
Bro, they just put a nigga in there. Jack was probably a white dude. It was like we can make it a black dude.
All right.
Make it a black dude.
Well, shit. Let's go to break real quick. I want to come back and talk about that Flash trailer.
I want to talk about. I got my question. I want to do.
Yeah,
Okay,
we definitely do that too.
All right. We are back. Hey, man. Hey, I'm liking this live. I'm liking, like I said, having people there.
Live is fun.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bold Expressions.
We get some. We get some.
Shout out Jake. I know you was in there.
Some
Shout out
interactions.
Jake.
Yeah.
Shout out to our live crowd in the building. You know,
Yeah, we
live crowd in the building.
My nigga Astro live in
he
the
didn't
building.
even know I was talking about.
Right, he's looking around like.
He turned and looked like, oh.
All right, so let's start with that. You said you got yours.
You want to do? No, let's go with yours first.
No, yeah, that's gonna go off the rails.
That's gonna go off the fucking rails.
All right. That's gonna go off the rails.
I'm really mad you don't know about this, so it's gonna go off the rails.
I got thoughts.
Because I'm gonna talk. Like I said, I got the picture, so I'm gonna say the whole question. So you.
I thought you was talking about your power. Your unconventional power.
I don't have my power.
Okay.
Damn, I actually didn't think about that. We got sidetracked by that.
Talking about I
still got to think about my power.
Why you thinking of that, dog? I saw the episode. Somebody posted the episode. Cause people be posting just clearly episodes of shows now on Twitter.
Oh yeah,
Twitter's just whatever now.
Bro, full movies,
full episodes. Somebody posted the episode of Powerpuff Girls where the little girl wanted to be a Powerpuff Girl.
Yeah.
So she had her dad buy her a suit.
Oh yeah, the rich girl.
But Blossom beat her ass.
Hey, you remember that episode?
I did.
Hey, I hated that girl. That rich ass girl.
I remembered the episode, but I didn't remember Blossom beating her ass like that.
Powerpuff Girls be on business, dog. The way that they do Mojo Jojo,
they do him bogus.
Yeah. Like they be on heels.
Hey, the meme of Mojo Jojo going to their birthday. That's who go as Mojisha. Mojisha, bro.
Bro, that's why. Hey, somebody, I saw, there was a thread on Twitter that was like, "What is the most unnecessary ass whooping that you've seen?" Right. So of course, people posted that one from Jujutsu Kaisen. That way, get up, where they jumping him. People posted when
Mojo Jojo
when Robin got on business with Joker, dog, in that clip when Damien,
Mojo
Jojo, they posted that Mojo Jojo one.
And they'll just be, word.
The way they handle Mojo, and Mojo Jojo is one of my favorite villains of Powerpuff. But it really,
know if he truly a villain.
But it really,
He just like
he was my favorite. He was one of my favorite characters because he really had like such stance when he appeared. But after a while, watching him was like, bro,
you start feeling sad for him.
Yeah, like why you keep coming around him? Why you keep coming around him, bro?
You're not finna.
Like, go home, Roger. Like, go home, Roger, bro. Yeah. They want to put the hands on you, dog.
Well, no, let's talk.
So I want to talk about the Flash trailer because you guys know, man. I'm like DC films been pissing me off, and I'm not here for the Flash movie, and I'm not here for Ezra Miller.
I'm glad I've been seeing like more people too in the same. Like as much like. I don't have a place
Yeah.
But I understood your stance. And I'm happy still been seeing people in that same. Like, the trailer is good.
The trailer is good as a bitch. But
like,
I want to shit off. Yeah. No, I was gonna say that. No, the trailer's good. No, I admitted the trailer was good.
The trailer had me really on my RDC world. The Flash ain't do shit to me. I'ma use him. I was definitely looking at him.
Ezra who?
Ezra. I don't know a nigga named Ezra. I'ma use.
That was all reverse Flash to me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was all reverse Flash.
That was all in the field. I ain't know
Ezra Okoye come out of rehab talking about that was reverse Flash. You know what I'm saying? Real Flash is back. You know what I'm saying?
Like, fam, that, like, having both Batmans in there was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
hey, that suit looks.
They had Michael Keaton and Batflex.
Yeah,
they had.
I mean, I fuck with Batflex.
Keaton's suit looks.
I was here for Keaton.
Keaton's suit
Keaton
looks stiff though. Like the fact he was.
And that drop down.
Yeah,
that's one of the coldest.
But that's what I'm saying.
Batman scenes, dog.
You could tell he an old man Batman. Yeah. He was in there. That suit.
And I love it because I feel like it's too old man Batman.
It is.
It is for sure.
Like it really is.
I feel like
so they gonna have that old man moment.
Yeah, they go talking to young ass Flash. Like, who? This your guy? Like this your guy?
But
I don't like the hairstyle of the other one.
Who?
I don't believe. I believe that's Eobard. I believe this whole thing because here's the thing: if they can't have a Flashpoint without a Reverse Flash,
they call it. They're in because the Funko Pops came out and maybe some of the other merch, whatever.
Oh, okay.
But it says Dark Flash, and
is there a Dark Flash?
No. There's a Black Flash. And
no, he's not called Black. There's Zoom.
No, hold on. Let me show you
Flash.
Let me show you the
Hold on. Wait. Who is good? Like I said, because we got shit. There's Savitar. There's Zoom. There's what's the other one? There's I forgot. But like I never heard of a Black Flash.
This Flash. It's that one. I don't know if it's only from the Tales of the Dark Multiverse one.
Oh.
But there is a Black Flash.
So I forgot what they call him. They
try to put a Flash in with nobody.
So what it is?
Well, they call him Dark Flash, and I just assumed that they were gonna pull a Black Flash.
So what it is if you go into the Speed Force, there's these speed demons that come after you, right? And
oh yeah, I remember hearing about
and
that.
She showed up in the Flash show too.
So it's pretty much that. It's these speed demons that because you breaking that timeline of going back.
When you see the Funko Pop, it doesn't look like a regular Flash. Like it looks all mangled and whatnot. So it looks like
a jittery,
it seems like a jittery one. But like I said, I don't know for sure. My statement was, I still thought that
it got to be Eobard though, because
I still think you got to kind of you
got to because
that's I do agree with you.
That's the whole reason why Barry is like. That's why Reverse Flash is it's the top hating nigga.
Black Flash is I guess that's the best way to put it. It's definitely death.
Yeah, it's death and everything. Okay. But it was like, because
every instant he looked like a zombie.
But like everything about that trailer,
right? I mean, that makes sense.
The best part about that trailer is everything else beside the Flash, because Supergirl looked like,
Let me tell you how hyped I was
looked
for
so
Supergirl.
fucking dope, and I'm like,
Supergirl was in there, and it was so many people afterwards like, oh, the super is killing. Oh, that was the whole thing why people was claiming they didn't like the Superman from the Zack Snyder versions that he killed. And they're like, they're I guess they thought people were saying supers don't kill. It's like, no, Superman doesn't. Supergirl
always kills.
Supergirl was a Red Lantern.
She has always killed.
She will kill you
because remember
but we got Supergirl like the TV show.
But that was the thing about the Supergirl show that was not great. Yeah. They literally just made her female Clark.
Yeah, they did.
And that's not what Supergirl is.
Yeah.
So I never knew Supergirl really like
Supergirl. So
all her villains, she like, bro, I'm not playing with you.
So the reason why she saw Krypton.
She saw
like not like Superman got sent away. Whatever version, there's two different versions. There's like either she was floating in space and she like pretty much on some Bardock type shit. You saw the destruction of Krypton and your people. But there's another scenario where she was there where people was getting killed before she got so either way it goes.
I think that's the Woman of Tomorrow one.
Yeah, either way it goes, she has always seen it.
So it's one that she gets sent away, but like
either way they're both supposed to.
And there's another one that she's still there.
Yeah, while it's happening, and then she gets sent away. But like
the whole point, she was supposed to be sent off to take care of Clark. So she was always going to be. She's always older than Clark. She was always supposed to.
She is older than Clark?
She got knocked into the Phantom Zone.
And that's why she still looks the same
time
age.
doesn't move in the Phantom Zone.
Yo, I have never heard about this about Supergirl.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
Supergirl.
yeah.
So Supergirl really is Superwoman.
Essentially, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And so that's the thing.
I have never heard this.
Everybody always goes, supers don't kill. And it's like, no, Superman doesn't kill. Superboy might not either because that's Clark Kent's son, whatever.
No, I believe Superboy do because I remember I think it's the Damian Bruce
Okay,
type of situation where
I don't know
like
too
the
much
younger
about
they are,
Superboy.
they're a little bit more like, hey, nah, we bout this. And then the OG's like, nah, man, we don't do that. Cause
that
like,
makes sense. I didn't know too much about Superboy, so I didn't want to just blankly say no.
Yeah.
But Supergirl, like I said, she will kill you. She had so much rage that she became a Red Lantern at one point. And
really?
that's literally just
like
all about rage.
bro, I've never. Okay, so Supergirl pretty much.
She's
Supergirl,
she's on Wonder Woman
how
type
much
level.
older? Do we know how much older she is?
She was Well, in most storylines, she was 13 when Clark was sent off.
And he was an infant.
He was an infant, so you got to figure she was supposed to be 13 years older
but
than
she
him.
was sent to protect Clark.
Yeah, she was supposed to
So
raise him.
So you already know she must be stronger than Clark. Like I'm sent to really.
in a lot of storylines, she does. Like there have been storylines where they fought and she'll beat him.
Yeah.
Like I said, obviously there's so many different versions, so many different lines or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was I can't say explicitly that she's canonically stronger than him, but there are in so many lines she is.
Yeah.
And
is it the same writer that wrote Supergirl that wrote Superman?
Ooh,
let me see. Let me see who
or the creator, I guess. Like the creator.
That I don't know.
That I don't know. The storyline.
I think you gotta be the creator because it's like, bro, I'm gonna be on your ass if you.
Let me
in
see
the
what
office next to me,
storyline.
I got a Supergirl I wrote up. Like, nigga, after I made
Or
Superman.
depending on if you like
after I made
but
I got
it
Supergirl.
could, but it could be like, hey, all right, I got Superman. I got this idea for Supergirl. Make a story that makes sense. And you already know the lore of Superman. I tasked you with
But
it.
I'm making my story that I'm better than you because I'm older than you.
Well, to be
I'm why. That's why.
But here's the thing: if you a creator and you say make a story that makes sense, yeah, I made Superman. But if that story fire, because look at your reaction to just hearing it. That reaction to just now hearing it, you was like, so the creator probably was like, yeah, like he probably didn't think about it. But then somebody come with a fire story, you like, whoa, wait a minute.
But I mean, I guess even
Superman.
the craziness of it though is the fact that it's like if this has always been the original story of Supergirl was always stronger than Superman or not even that, just was at least a more harsher.
So no, it's not the
reality
same.
Driven.
So based off of what I'm going off of is Superman, All-Star Superman is probably the one that most people are like, well, that's something to base my Superman lore off of.
Yeah.
All-Star Superman.
That's the one that the core. Like, you know how like everybody has their core run.
And so like
All-Star
currently that's
run.
probably his.
So how long is the All-Star
Superman
run?
That ran for a while. It ran for
a while. But that was written by Grant Morrison. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. If we're gonna, I don't know what people are really saying is probably the most base lore.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's the one that's being used for the movie. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow is essentially
the one.
Because that's actually the title of the movie.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they're gonna use the Tom King run.
So they're really just gonna run that. Probably gonna run that.
And that's a great run.
Is that the one she was there?
She was. So that one, yeah. She saw the death. She like literally was on ground.
Grabbing her through the draft.
Yeah. Yep.
So we gonna get that scene of seeing Krypton being destroyed.
Most likely, if they or it depends on where
it starts. Yeah.
Because they may start with her coming out of the Phantom Zone.
Nah.
I feel like you start with that.
Because we have never seen Krypton be tore up, so if somebody dragged Krypton.
You do that through flashbacks.
They got the show Krypton. You seen it in.
I don't know. By the time it got canceled,
No, I'm saying he said we never seen
Krypton
destroyed.
But if we got that, then I get that would be like a 5-second. That's like a 5-minute little clip.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what Dish was saying, they probably do. What we've seen in Hollywood in general, they start with her coming out.
But then you get the flashback. That's how you
coming out of
character.
the Phantom Zone, and then at some point they, episode 4
I
is
have
the
that
episode
run.
that you get into her backstory.
I don't know if you want to read the comic, but I have that run. I can always send it to you.
The who?
Actually both.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Supergirl. Yeah.
I've been trying to get
and if you don't want to read it, I know Comic Story, and shout out him. He went over the run of Supergirl. You can listen to it.
Oh, really?
On Comic Story.
Yeah, I've been trying to get into some more literature.
It's honestly, that's what I was most excited about.
But she's staying too, right?
I hope so, especially after seeing, because they haven't officially said yes or no.
Oh, I thought they did.
But after seeing how that characterization was in the trailer,
she came through. Because, like, here's the thing. When you have an unstable Superman, You know what I'm saying? We seen it in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited when they found Superboy, right? And like I said, when you see, so you have to have that moment of them breaking out and shit hits the fan. And so
you see, like you said, the unstableness. You're like, yo, if they really wanted to,
especially if
correct shit,
especially if they kept you captive, because like I said, obviously in the clips you see, like they found her.
Well, remember that's how it was in the Flashpoint. I know it was Superman,
I'm just saying, but that's how it was. Like I say, they found her, and then they deprived her from sunlight and everything. Like so, she's in the cage.
So she's in the cage. Okay.
Yeah,
but that's how she looks. So you could literally see her.
Yeah, but then when they open it up, spine, and then you finally get to that sun, and then you have that moment like, all right, I'm fucking up everything.
Because you got to think, it's anything that was caged. You like. You was capturing me. You was fucking with me.
Yeah, anybody you look at now, like, cause everybody look at you like, everybody look at you like, shit you out.
Everybody look around
like hey, it's like the Game of Thrones. Remember with Cersei? Hey, old girl with the spoons on her heels, nigga. She was like, when I get the fuck out of here. Yeah. She knew I was gonna, like, when I get out.
Just imagine being the person who just clocked in when she broke out. You clock in like, hey, it's gonna be a good day. Shit.
You ready? Yeah. Hey, you at home. You at home. You get with Durant. Like, I'm about to go beat the fuck out of Supergirl again. You do all your shit together.
Got your coffee? Like, hey, top of the morning. Hey, top of the morning.
You get bragging to your friends. Hey, I be beating the shit out of Supergirl every day.
Every time Superman do something, you like, hey, let Superman come to me. Let's say, I already be whooping one ass. I'll beat that nigga ass too. Like,
you talking cash.
Just imagine, you see everybody when you walk in like, hey, you good, Tom?
Y'all, you walk in with a bounce. Headphones in, earbuds in.
So you don't hear the alarm?
Yeah, you look at everybody's face like, you all right?
No, you got your earbuds in. You got your playlist going. So you ain't hearing the alarms. You just hearing your music, your theme song.
Everybody talking to you, like, yeah. Like, you going through.
All of a sudden, Supergirl just come through. Face.
No, not on you. You just see it in front of you. You see the wall. You like,
you see that one nigga that you like, hey. You see that nigga that gets swooped on and you like, okay. like, okay. Supergirl on your ass. Like,
cause she looked like she was handling bit.
She was.
She broke out and you just saw her mushing people.
Hey, you know what it'd be cool if someone made a commercial like that and it was like that, like how we just described like somebody coming into work. Yeah. It would be like their retirement day. Like they on the calendar like retirement day. Like it's the last day.
Hey,
like the last day.
Like an investment commercial.
I've been beating on Superman, Supergirl ass off.
Hey, like, that gotta be an investment commercial. Wish you would have invested earlier. So I'm not dealing with this. He retired early because he invested.
Like, yeah. Cause when it ends, it go back and do like a from TV screen to Todd on the couch. Like, damn, I'm glad I left early.
Right.
Yeah. Black. Todd definitely black.
Yeah,
Todd definitely black.
He saw the signs. He was like, I'm gonna get him out of here, man.
Todd black. Like,
I'm not looking out.
Get him out of here.
I'm glad I left early, man.
Shit.
But no, the trailer looks fire.
Yeah.
I get it. I know you said you probably not gonna go.
Well, because I was like, even like I said, I get it. Like I said, they're painting in there like we're sticking with Ezra through his rehabilitation, right? And I'm like, look, if he's becoming a better person, granted, I'm all for that. Become a better person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he ain't on Deuce ain't on no cancel culture.
No,
shit.
right. But really my thing is, I never liked his portrayal of the Flash. Right. So even if he becomes the greatest nigga ever, if he becomes the Rock level loved, I don't like his character, how he portrays the Flash.
Scoot up, 'cause you
I don't like how his portrayal of the Flash, and so because of that, I'm still not for it.
I'm gonna be there. I ain't gonna lie. The trailer had me like, damn, when the tickets go on sale. I was definitely looking around like, tickets on sale now?
But like I said, I can admit that trailer was fucking. That trailer was fire.
Hey, what made it worse was, because obviously it was a Super Bowl trailer. I thought the Super Bowl started at 6:30. So my niggas in the group chat already like, yo, that Flash trailer was crazy. And I'm like, y'all saw it early?
Y'all missed.
I'm like, ain't the trailer coming out at like 5:45? Like, Super Bowl starts at 6:30, right? No, my guy Jawan was like, no, it's out, bro. All right, let me go ahead and watch that real quick.
Like they said, fuck the Super Bowl, bro. We gotta throw this shit out here. Fuck the Super Bowl. Y'all thought it was. Y'all thought.
I don't know what made me. I could have sworn the Super Bowl came on at 6:30. I was doing plenty. I was literally at the liquor store. I'm over there trying to buy my
you
bitch.
chilling? Oh, hold on. You talking about you? Oh. Because it was already, the Super Bowl was already going on.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm like, shit, hold up, I gotta go. Watch
now you on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even get to say.
Yeah.
Like, so just so you can jump back in there like,
No.
hey, that shit was fire.
Bro, there was so many reactions. Here we come. They making theories and shit, and here I come. Hey, that trailer was fire though, right? They look at me like, no, you late ass.
Well, because like I said it in our group chat. I was like, with James Gunn's plan to reset the whole universe, this movie was not needed to do it. He could have just started with whatever the first new movie.
No, it makes sense to use Flashpoint to do it because Flashpoint.
No,
already
it makes sense, but then it was like, right? Well, unless they announce that they keep
Now-
a Supergirl, everybody in this movie is not coming back. There's no point of this.
Now, let me tell you what you should have stated was it makes no sense for this movie to come before Aquaman 2. Is what you should have stated.
Well, I mean, you already know I don't want Aquaman. I don't like Jason Momoa Aquaman.
That's where I'm really confused.
I've been voting for that from.
Aquaman.
I said that from day one. He's too cool.
He gonna get it together, fam.
He's too rock
They
star.
definitely spent too much money on this movie not to put it out, but I'm still saying they could have. Aquaman 2 is supposed to come out in December. So
Last year?
Yeah, and so it's like really weird for this to come out after the event that you're saying it's supposed to reset your universe because. Does that mean Jason Momoa is Aquaman moving forward?
It sounds like it,
you know what?
You know what? About him being Lobo.
That's what I said. I want him to commit to that.
Because they can also just say that Aquaman 2 is just part of the Elseworld. Like now,
no, but that's not. They said the movie that.
Yeah,
Now
he didn't put it
You're
in
right.
Yeah.
It could change, but they said the movies that were a part of the DCU.
See, yeah, he didn't put.
He said it's supposed to start with.
And you know what? But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like that's.
I feel like you're trying to.
It should have happened before. Because if it happened before, then you can still have that movie come out. And then if you do want to give Jason Momoa Lobos, which the world and everybody wants,
I feel like he wants.
He
it.
did.
The
He
man
said
is
he wanted
like-
it.
Fam, they would have to then make a scene in this Flash that connects Aquaman 2.
I don't know.
Where he kind of like so when you see that same scene in Aquaman 2 where it's like.
It's
Like,
then
honestly,
you say, then you can say, oh, this
Now you
movie,
just watch Aquaman 2 to be watching. Like we throwing it, like it's already been done.
It's happening after, but because of this scene in the Flash, this really happened before.
the same
Yeah.
Like they got to do that.
I don't know what, because then you got to also figure Shazam. Wonder they saying
Well,
Gal
Shazam
Gadot shows up in Wonder.
Shazam said he's good. The guy.
Of course he
The
gonna
actor.
say it.
Well, but no,
I'd say that shit too.
no other actor did. Every other actor was like, I'm gonna keep that shit quiet.
Yeah, but
He came out immediately and said, nah, we good over here.
Of course, I'd have been because his is the first one. His come out before Flash, so you got to figure he ain't got that Flash level hype. People wasn't liking the trailer like that. So
the trailer didn't.
the trailer wasn't.
The trailer
that great.
didn't move me at all.
And you got to
Wasn't
think,
that
and we waiting on Flash. Like everybody's
it's like,
like
you
Flash
gotta
is
say-
the circle. Like is the main. And it's been
Everybody-
that for years. Like for the last
James
year.
Gunn
or
has
two.
already told you Flash changes everything. So you gotta say that because you gotta be. People gonna be like, well, if we know Flash changes shit, your shit could potentially not mean anything.
Cause it's about making
So
the money. I want to be. I want to be.
hey,
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna be there. You want to see this because Shazam 3 gonna build off this. Of course you gonna say that.
I don't know,
would
man.
too.
Nobody
And I feel
else
like-
is though. What about the other people that's coming out afterward?
Well,
not everybody
Ben
has been
Affleck,
confirmed.
Ben Affleck, we know doesn't want to do it.
Well, he
What, I want to know what Ben Affleck wanted to do.
Ben Affleck
bro.
doesn't want to do it.
What does he want to do?
Keaton said y'all done played with me too much. I'm done.
Keaton said I'm done. Jason Momoa.
Because remember, Keaton. In addition to showing up to this, Keaton was supposed to show up in
Keaton, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to show up in Batgirl. He said he was confirmed in it. He was like, I'm down. He was like,
Back. Oh, the TV show. Yeah.
No, the movie.
The Batgirl. The
Oh, the
movie
movie
that
that
they
was-
canceled.
yeah.
that got canceled. And he said any other movie, like I'm down with it. He's like, I'll be back. He was like, if y'all wanted, because they was floating around doing
But
Batman
like you
Beyond. He
said,
said,
they
yeah.
played too-
He
they
said, I'll
played
do
too
Old
much.
Man back.
Yeah, we wanted Batman
But
Beyond.
they
Yeah,
played
and
too
they
much, so
played too
Keaton
much.
said, I'm
And Keaton
good.
said, you know what? I don't want to do this shit ever again. I'm
And
done.
so the only other person you got left who has talked about it is Jason Momoa.
Yeah, because Henry Cavill
And
said,
Jason
I'm done.
Momoa-
The Rock seemed salty.
I haven't watched. I still haven't. Have y'all ever watched Black Adam?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I actually like.
I like the
I'm
Black
gonna
Adam
have to
too.
watch it.
And The Rock, his statements, everything he says seems
The Rock
like he's
unfollowed
salty.
WB.
He said, fuck that.
he treated
So,
it like it's a
so
breakup.
you
No,
lost.
he treated it like it's a breakup.
Yeah, so you lost The Rock, you lost Henry Cavill, you lost Keaton, and you lost Ben Affleck.
Jason Momoa. Gal Gadot said she
She
Gal
hasn't
Gadot-
said nothing definitive
No,
yet.
her statement was, I'd be happy. Basically,
Yeah.
I'd be happy to do Wonder Woman more.
Yeah.
So we don't know where she stands.
She don't care.
Jason Momoa has given me the most non-statement
This
statement.
nigga be on farming, caving, swimming.
This man,
climbing trees.
His statement basically was, "I love the product I'm putting out in life." That's basically it. Not about the movie.
Jason Momoa on his own wavelength right now, dog.
Bro, his wife? Like, you don't think this nigga don't know how to talk to y'all, like, without talking to y'all?
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Listen,
So Jason,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Jason Momoa, that man could be Aquaman. He could be Lobo. For all I fucking know, that man might be Superman. Jason
bro,
Momoa
the nigga is a goddamn elf on Netflix or some shit. Ain't he like a giant ass, like...
That man is giving
like,
you
the nigga
everything and
he
nothing
don't want
at once.
to... What I can tell you right now, the nigga don't want to be human in nothing. Like, the nigga don't want to do nothing.
Like,
C code though. C code. C is fire.
But is that it? But is
Apple TV show?
is he human in that though? Because
he a blind.
He
nigga.
is.
He a blind.
He is.
Bro.
But some of the shit he be doing, I'm like, that ain't human shit.
That's fair. See, so yeah, if you haven't saw C is fire.
C is kind of fire, bro.
It's an
Apple TV show though.
It's about a civilization of blind niggas. Like the world lost sight.
They all blind.
And
Everybody
the
got blind.
World lost
Everybody
sight
lost their
until
sight.
these two babies was born. They can see.
And so now
How they can see there?
That's the thing.
How do everybody know? How do all the blind people know that these two babies can see?
That's a good question.
Hey, that's a good question. Hey, what the fuck?
That's a good question.
Hey, what the
Because
fuck?
wait a minute, because it when as soon as it happens, they be like these babies different. They can see what's I forgot. They don't say they can see, but they say something like
the way that they talk about sight is like the world gave them their gift back or some shit like that.
What?
But how do they know?
That's a good question, Bacardi. I'm gonna watch the first episode again. I'll let you know in the group chat later. Cause I'm gonna watch the first
You didn't make me mad. And you was ready to go in. And I'm like, wait, what?
No,
Like,
look, beyond that question, the show is fire.
but y'all, but how do you even get past the show with that question? How do you get past that show?
Because the show is fire. You don't ask questions
The action
like that.
there, it's super fire, but like
It's action?
Oh yeah,
But who's seeing the action?
we are.
But who's seeing it in
Well,
the
because
movie?
they learn to fight without
Their
that.
senses are heightened, so like they can. It's not like they just bumping into shit. They can see like they on some. It's like think of a civilization of Daredevil.
Basically.
Pretty much that's what it is.
So like niggas like invading their
One of
town.
the seasons.
Well, no, now people invading town because the
trying
sight
to
is
get sight.
gone.
You
Now
trying
you
to
got
get
these
the
two
sight.
kids. People like I need these kids. Like
Bro,
you
'cause
know.
So niggas coming to get the kids, but
Yeah.
everybody blind.
Fam,
But Jason
because
Momoa is
clearly,
fucking. Like I said, it's
Look,
Daredevil,
clearly,
dog.
They got the advantage. They can see.
Hey, I feel like two kids grew up hustling the fuck out of the blind niggas, bro. Two random blind kids was like, you know what? I can't see.
They was babies, dog.
They were definitely babies.
Like they knew from the
How do you
start.
know the baby that they can
That's
see?
that's why it's funny because I don't know.
I'm
But
about to figure
from the
this out.
start, as they was born,
God.
it was identified that these babies can
Like,
see.
they got colors. Niggas? Like, how do they know that these babies do? Oh, I'm mad.
She a witch.
Who a witch?
I guess the leader of the.
But
the
how,
leader of the
that
tribe.
still doesn't answer the
blind
question,
woman's a witch?
bro.
I
The
gotta
world,
watch.
everybody's blind. They still civilization.
To be
Everybody's
fair,
blind.
Big Sis Chris is right. Not everybody is blind.
Okay,
Most
now everybody's
people-
blind.
Oh, I thought everybody was blind.
I could have sworn most people.
Bro, yeah, y'all got me riled up, bro. That show don't make no goddamn
Hey,
sense.
it's fire.
That show don't make no goddamn sense, bro.
All I'm saying is it's fire. You should watch it.
Like,
I'm only on season 2.
I was like, y'all
but
got
it's
Jason
fire.
Momoa doing anything. Now, y'all giving that nigga too much credit.
Oh, Jason Momoa is he. Listen here, there's tiers, right? There's a lot of people climbing that. I want to be The Rock, where I do anything.
Ain't he a
Jason
goat man
Momoa is
on, like, a
climbing that.
Netflix show?
He's climbing that. He was like,
A go who?
Ain't he like a goat man on like a Netflix? I just saw he had horns.
It's a vanity show. Like
Yeah.
one like a
That's
like a
it.
lion
That's
with
the
your
thing.
wardrobe.
how you like the
I was
Rock.
like, he doing the fuck. I
Listen
said
here.
he want to do everything but be human.
In a movie, The Rock can pull
He was
two
human.
skyscrapers together and people gonna
Bro,
believe it.
I don't want to talk
That's
about
what.
anything related to
Hold
Fast
on,
and
I didn't
Furious.
say Fast and Furious.
But
I didn't say it. See, that's you.
No, I do know. We know. We
Because
can.
I said nothing.
what you
This
said.
The Rock
ogre.
never grabbed two skyscrapers. I didn't say that.
Fast and Furious.
Hey,
you
we
telling me
can.
That damn near was in Fast.
Bro, we can't talk about. We can bring it in there.
No,
You don't want to get fast. They
no,
do.
no, nigga, I'm good on that. But that trailer was atrocious.
Hey, that's trailer.
But what I'm saying is, Jason
That trailer
Momoa is
was
in
I
that.
assume that happened in Fast and the Furious.
No,
You know what?
I've never,
Like-
that never happened ever. But see, he believed it.
I assume
What?
that happened
Hey,
in Fast.
what's hilarious though is that The Fast and the Furious franchise has turned into whatever a great sci-fi network show is.
No,
that gets more and more.
I got a better one.
Money.
I got a better one.
Fast and the Furious last trailer. This is this nigga 2 helicopters holding his car, and he magically was able to go.
Pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal.
In the helicopter, bro. I turned that shit off.
Hold on.
In midair.
This is Fast and Furious is a toddler playing with cars.
This.
Hold on.
Let me pull this up.
Bill, you pull it up, but let me listen to this theory.
The Rock stopped the fucking earthquake.
Bro, listen. But let me tell you about what the Fast and Furious is, and think about it this way.
Niggas all sayings, bro.
The Fast and Furious is a kid playing with toy cars. Because it started off, you're racing them, right?
You are correct.
But what does kids do? After a while, now you flying the cars, you start doing shit. Fast and Furious series is nothing but a toddler playing with toy cars.
You are correct.
Whoever, like the nigga that made it definitely bought his kids. Like, that's what they've been on.
Yeah.
Like he like, or you a fan of just like race car trailer? Like you a fan of race car trailer where you like, how can I make a story if I just put these 2 cars on the road and just like hit the, you know what I'm saying? Like
it used to be. It got so far away from racing so much that when they showed racing in the trailer, I was like, oh shit, they back to it.
Back to their roots.
Niggas back to their roots. Niggas said they back to their roots.
Jason Momoa was about to race Vin Diesel. I was like, oh, look at them taking it far.
Hey, what I told y'all about this last trailer was because it's like you said. I feel like every Fast trailer I've ever watched was like, oh, it's just another racing Fast trailer. But this was the first time I watched this trailer. I was like, bro, family is strong. It is strong as a family is base in this trailer, bro. I am threatening your family. I am destroying
bro.
Your
So here's
family.
the thing: you keep on saying this trailer. That's been the base of every trailer for the past 6 movies.
But I realize it be what it does be. It's always Vin Diesel's in-scene monologue, like without like,
because he's the one. He's the man that he enforces
and I
family.
never realized that, bro.
Kill me with that FastCon. I'm calling it FastCon. They released the trailer at some convention.
I love FastCon.
Y'all wild, bro.
I love FastCon.
Y'all fucking wild.
But Fast and the Furious stuff, so it was FastCon to me.
Hey, Vin Diesel, you a wild boy,
Either
dog.
way.
To have a convention.
He was released before he released the trailer. You just see him on stage. He just Diesel. You're not gonna start a Vin Diesel.
Because that's like the next time we do a Geekset podcast live, and I just come out. Deuces. Like, no, why you didn't say fast? Like, do a fast. He should have did family.
Bro,
he should have did family. Should have said family.
He really should have came out and say, all my family here, family chant.
Yeah.
Like,
but that nigga said, no, me,
said,
Diesel.
And you ain't even your name in the movie.
Right, you dumb, nigga. You dumb.
No, it because FastCon was doing too much. Because FastCon was doing too much.
Hey, because you know what it was? When he was backstage, he created this scene in his head. He was like, ooh. He was like, what's gonna be? He's like, I'm gonna wait till they start chanting my name, and then I'm gonna come out. And then what happened was nobody chanted his name, and he was like, and he was like, yeah, and he was like, nobody chanted his name. He was like, damn, I gotta go out there. And he walked out there. He was like, he's like, I'm gonna just do this. And he's like, damn, ain't nobody say nothing. Fuck, I'm gonna get this ball rolling. Diesel.
It was the most embarrassing shit I ever seen.
I'm really, that's what I'm saying. It's wild that he was on that. It's wild. Anybody, hey, so for one.
Fuck it, I'm starting to ditch
and
I don't care. Next event we at,
if I'm in controversial
y'all better
mode,
be there.
If I'm in controversial mode, I'm in controversial mode. Like, y'all fucking wild that was going to a Fast and Furious.
Bro, I don't even know what it was.
Y'all fucking bananas.
Hey,
y'all unhinged, bro. Y'all unhinged.
Wait, because
y'all unhinged, bro.
His intro made no sense. I thought this nigga was about to get on something. Let me tell you women what you supposed to do. He was like, it may be controversial. I may get canceled for this.
Y'all unhinged, bro.
You know what? No, you right.
You all are fucking hinged,
The family is so deep that you might get canceled for that.
Right. Let it be high.
Y'all unhinged, bro.
The
family tree might come for you.
Hey,
right.
This nigga, hey, Bacardi gonna be sleep at night. All you gonna hear is fucking cars revving up and NOS. He gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
I need y'all to know y'all unhinged. Hey, y'all paid for that. Y'all paid for Vin Diesel.
Bacardi,
they might not.
Bacardi gonna be.
We don't know what the event was.
Bacardi gonna be in the basement. All you gonna hear is.
I was just shooting at her rented movie.
You definitely gonna hear shit.
You gonna hear whispers of family everywhere you go. Like,
I really was just shooting at a rented movie theater, bro. Because I felt
it was
like
too big of a crowd.
you think it was that big of a crowd?
I think it was in like Brazil or some shit too. I ain't gonna lie.
Brazil.
Man,
Hold on.
Y'all OC, bro. I want y'all to know y'all are fucking OC. Vin Diesel, you out of control too. Like you definitely out of control. Cause fuck everybody else. Cause you said Diesel, nigga. Fuck everybody who made that keep coming back to help you.
Yeah.
You like fuck all them niggas. Diesel. Y'all can't see me. Y'all can't see me. Cause we all family.
All right, I got my unconventional power.
You got
Oh
yours?
shit, oh yeah, you missed it. I was telling him my unconventional power earlier, and I told him it'd be the power to make you always second guess yourself by saying 2 words. You gotta go like, "Are you? Will you?" And you always second guessing it. You can't tell me because now you thinking like, "Damn, am I?" And now you in that loop.
Yeah.
And now I can do whatever because you in that loop.
So my unconventional power is gonna be based off of what I drink. All right. And
Your power's the drunk nigga.
No. Because it'll be water. Like anything that's in my cup, when I drink it, depending on what it is, it's gonna impact you. Like so, if I'm like water gonna be my base, right?
Ooh, I have a really great one.
So
now.
if any sip,
I have
So
a
wait,
really
how
great
much I
one.
sip, how much I
get
sip.
drunk?
No,
That's
no,
horrible.
bro, stop. Let me tell my power, nigga. Damn, this nigga making my power. I did not say that.
You said
Calm
it
down.
affects you, so I'm like, damn.
But you didn't let me tell you how it affects you.
Yeah, calm down.
Like I said, if I drink, so water is my base, right? So that like water, it has the power to dehydrate. So as much as I drink, depending on how much I drink, it dehydrates whoever I'm looking at.
That's evil ass power.
It's an evil power.
Y'all
My power is all.
So you
off
doing
me.
villain
So
powers?
you're not a hero.
Are y'all all doing bad
No.
guy powers?
Because
do I gotta think about my
I-
powers?
No, because my
I
power
can
can still be
be.
good if I'm facing a bad guy.
But what you want to do? What you getting paid for?
How you control that person? I need to hear that
Huh?
first. How you control that?
My cup is whatever. No matter what. If I see you, the cup fill is the equivalent of your body.
No,
But that's not control.
That
I'm
doesn't
saying-
work. That doesn't work.
No, it do-
You
it
have
do.
no. You have to make a cup for 2.
No,
You have to pass a cup. You have to be the one.
Because my
that
thing
getting
was,
someone to
you
drink.
said if your cup, and so if me and you in this situation, you don't want to make you to be dehydrated. How you control? Because you got your cup. I'm just fucked.
No. I gotta look at you.
Okay,
No.
that's the part I was.
You need a contact. You need to
No,
know.
that works.
Remember, I told you how you got to listen to a whole monologue to even use your power the most.
No,
Like
that
you
works.
got like, because I mean, if I'm just standing here and all you got to do is look at me and drink something, I don't even know what the fuck's happening to me. Like I don't know that you. I've been baited as a villain or anything. You just now you a fucking assassin, nigga. Like I can sit outside the car with my legs crossed and just drink some coffee and like I'll wipe out the neighborhood, nigga. Like
I assumed he was a villain. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, so you say I gotta give my cup to somebody?
no, you have to make a drink.
Oh, so you
make-
gotta be like,
if you like, oh, you want some water? I make you some water. And you make a glass of water and a cup of water. Like you have to be the one that with both hands hold 2 cups. You're handing someone a
Okay. All right. I'm with that. I'm with that restriction.
Because that would mean
I'm with that
even if you were
restriction.
an assassin, that means you have to be
You
that
gotta
nigga
at
that
least
would be
interact-
Yeah, I'm with that restriction.
my thing. I was thinking about like, how you control it? 'Cause, like, what if he didn't want to kill me and he's just like,
So if I don't
hey,
hand
what
you
up?
the drink,
Yeah, that makes
That's what I'm
more
saying.
sense.
'Cause
Okay.
I'm like, bro, this nigga just drinking. Look at you, like,
What up, man? Just start
like,
sucking, like, yo.
can you imagine if a nigga cussing you out and Rudy just be like,
so the unconventional of it is like because it's like I gotta fill something up in my cup, right? So like and depending on what I feel in it, each like it's something different. So if I do put liquor in it, I don't know what that power is, but it impacts something
That's why I
differently.
thought you was gonna
If I
get him
put
drunk.
like Gatorade in it, or I put like each
each
liquid
thing give you something different.
has something different.
Oh, you trying? Yeah, you trying to stick with the muscle, the 700 muscles, like with variation.
Variation.
Variety.
Yeah, that's
So
how
he gotta learn the rest of his powers. That's
Yeah, I gotta learn the rest of my stuff. I don't know what each liquid. I may have some liquid. I'm like, yo, I don't know what this is gonna happen
If
if I
you ain't
drink
got
it.
yours, let's
I
go to
do.
the question.
No, I
No,
got
no.
mine. I actually got
okay,
mine.
that's what I'm saying.
Because mine actually now, just the fact that you just said that, and I realized that
Oh, he
like the
finna try
drinks.
to counteract.
No,
you.
the variation word, whatever. No, it's mine is my power is
It's gonna deal with weed. I know.
It's not.
Oh.
I definitely thought it was. It's not at all.
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Because I'm going to stick with it, but I need to make sure I'm wording it right so we can keep going first. I'm going to make sure I word it
So
right.
let's go to your question.
Oh, let's go to my... Yeah,
Let's go to that.
Okay, yeah.
Because you haven't seen... All
Did you
right.
have any other topics before that?
Huh?
Did you have any other topics before that?
I was gonna get into after that. Whatever we're doing, we're gonna get into recommendations.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no.
Oh, then that's perfect then. Okay.
That's perfect.
So, question.
All right,
Have
so
you
my-
heard? I want to know if you've heard this.
Yeah,
too
so have
also.
you... So there's been a meme or a post, whatever, say, floating around. I don't know if you ever seen the one that Rudy brought up
When it was
before
the,
when people were talking about fighting a gorilla.
Yeah, and then they got the variation of it is if you could pick two animals or
I can.
two of these choices. The rest are trying to kill you.
So-
two are trying to defend you.
So-
what
so,
two
yeah.
would you pick?
So the question, the actual, this is like, it's pretty much one of those like social experiments, whatever. So it's you're in an arena.
Okay.
That's also the thing to keep.
You're in an arena.
You're in a sealed arena.
I got it.
It's 50 hawks,
Okay.
10 crocodiles,
Okay.
3 brown bears,
Okay.
15 wolves,
Good Lord,
1 hunter with a rifle,
Okay.
7 buffaloes,
Shit.
10,000 rats,
I ain't gonna fuck with
5
rats.
gorillas, and 4 lions.
Jesus Christ, dog.
You have
Statement
to, all right,
is-
listen. You have to pick 2 to defend you. The others will attack you. The goal is to survive just for 1 hour.
What two?
Now,
would you
wait,
pick?
2 groups or just one individuals in it?
Two
No,
out of the,
two groups. So like,
Okay,
you're
so let
gonna
me see
either
the groups.
pick.
yeah. So you can see the groups.
So like, you're gonna either pick, like you said, the 10 fucking lions.
Well, I'll let
or-
you know right off the rip. 5 gorillas is my number 1.
Ah,
All right.
that was definitely my first one too, because we had a gorilla talk, and I was like, you know what? I believe them niggas were talking about like, hey, you ain't really gonna beat a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go ham. So I stuck on gorillas, but.
All right, I got it.
You think you got yours?
Yeah, I got my hands down easily.
I think
easily.
I already think
Easily.
you're underestimating something because of your
No,
statement
I'm gonna.
earlier.
My thing
mine?
is,
Yes.
no, the thing
What's
that I'm
my- what was my statement earlier?
The thing that I'm
I wanna hear
underestimating the
you
most.
first, and then-
Because I said 5
Dog.
gorillas?
No, I want to hear your statement
Dude.
first, and then I'll tell you why
Yeah.
because it goes into my choices. So
No, I'm gonna do. I
Wait,
love
wait,
this.
what
so-
did I say earlier?
Hold up, wait.
I'll tell
Yes,
you.
I love this so much because after I picked 2 randoms first, but there was actually one that I was like,
I think,
if you read what the thing is, then serve an hour.
I think
and
a
the
lot of
list.
people are underestimating.
That's
There's one that a
Dog,
lot of
it's
people are
one
really
that
underestimating, and
that
you
you
did it
gotta
already.
have on your goddamn
And-
team.
and-
if
and I'm
you
not gonna
don't,
lie.
Y'all didn't even
already-
let me say my
No.
second. Y'all don't even know what
Because,
my second is.
because of your statement earlier. You've already said it and disregarded it. So that's why I know. So go ahead. I want to hear your two, though.
So mine, hands down.
Oh
what
no,
was
yeah.
that? Hands down is I'm doing the 5 gorillas and I'm doing the hunter with the rifle.
Yep.
Okay, you smart. Okay.
Let me tell you what I said.
See, no, wait a minute. No, fuck that. Because y'all niggas was
No.
like, nigga, if you, nigga,
No,
we
that's
should
what
have.
I'm tell you
So
what.
I was like, wait a minute.
I'm about to
Look, I
tell you
ain't
the
even
one.
hear this. I ain't even hear this.
I want
never
to tell
heard
you the
this.
one that you're underestimating is the 10,000 fucking rats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, let me tell you how much you are underestimating 10,000 rats in
So-
a concealed area.
In the arena. So my thing was like,
I'm not underestimating them.
What was your
Yo.
2? What's your 2?
The gorillas and rats.
It's the gorillas and the rats.
Yes.
So okay, mine was the hunter with the rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I feel like he's dying ace.
No. And I'm explaining to you why. And that's why I think that's why everybody fucking up about this. Like, but it's the hunter with the rifle. I don't want him, but I do want him.
No, so-
I don't want him, but I do want him.
I get why you might want him because
You
he
need
can,
him.
He can aim right at you.
No.
That's the point. Every animal don't care about you.
But
Of
no,
another
no,
hunter.
because they're attacking
So
you.
here, let me tell you the reason why you need the hunter and why I went with the gorillas. So, yes, everything's going to attack you. I need something that's going to be fierce, that's going to be fighting to defend me, right? 5 gorillas, I feel like, all right, if I have that circle around me,
Going to be
right?
fierce fighting against you. Those animals
You
are
ain't-
going
No, let me get it out.
Dog,
This is one of them
Right,
questions, so
right.
everybody has to get their space.
Yeah.
Get it out. Hold your
Right,
tongue.
right.
Hold your tongue, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the gorillas, they, like I said, that they can fight against the lions, the buffaloes, the wolves, the brown bears, the crocodiles. The reason why you need the hunter with the rifle is you have 50 hawks coming at you. I don't get none of these animals is going to be fast enough and swift enough to get them. But if you have a hunter with a rifle, now I need you just to pick off
hawks. That's all you do. And me and the gorilla
I
got
didn't
everything
think that.
else.
Yours is wild.
Nah.
As
I'm
a
gonna be
bitch.
honest. It's
Who else?
It's cool
out,
enough.
out of all these,
It makes all right.
and here's the thing.
You know why
I
it don't make sense? Because the hawks still gotta come down and peck at, scratch at you.
But out of all the-
gorilla, anything gonna grab and like nigga.
Gorilla's not gonna
Let me lead off with.
So you wait. Hold on. Before I just want to rebuttal what he said before you. I know you got a full rebuttal, but you saying that. So you want your gorillas to be grabbing hawks and with all these other things coming at you.
That's a very good.
I got 5 gorillas, so I got all I need is one nigga to take out the hunter with the rifle. I need one nigga to like you got to, like that's the rats is the biggest problem to me because the rats are really scattered everywhere.
They are, but like I said, with 5 gorillas stomping around and doing, I feel like I'm good.
Cause now you
I
put
feel like
all
I'm
5
good.
gorillas on rats.
No, 5. So my plan is
Bro,
me.
you talking about lions?
Listen,
You talking about lions?
listen. Let me tell you my plan.
So
My plan is me in the
before
middle.
any of that-
Me in the middle. 5 gorillas around me. Hunter up and hunter up. I'm good. We all fighting. Anything that comes through, I'm getting right there. Hunter's knocking off the motherfucking hawks.
You
Gorillas
doing
is fighting
too
everything
much.
else.
All right, so let me
Bro.
lead off with this first off by saying you lose. You're not winning.
You're not gonna win this.
You're not winning.
No matter how
I
you
didn't
do
say
it.
that.
No, I know.
The
But
longest.
I
But
just
you gotta
want
last an hour.
I just want everybody to know that's debatable.
So all right. So what I've been trying to explain is like. So like I said, could I like you say you're 2, like you say you're 2, you said you're 2.
This
And mine, like I said, mine.
you can't shake 10,000 rats.
You can't shake. And if they bite your ass, if they get on your ankles and they crawl up your body, you done. You fall.
like
they
I
on
said,
your ass.
this is what I mean.
10,000 rats.
No matter what,
Nigga, I've been playing. What game? What was the fucking game? Y'all know the game. It's literally the game is them being invaded by rats in areas
I
and
don't know that
I don't
forgot
know
what
that
the
game.
fuck
I'm
it's
gonna
called.
Google
I've never
that.
heard of that.
Oh, a plague's tale. And it's actually
okay,
part
I didn't know
2.
that game,
Yeah,
actually.
there's actually part 2. A
So-
plague's tale, literally a game about.
No, but I want to
please-
preface everything by saying I don't think this is a winnable situation.
No, it's not.
I
It's surviving an hour.
I don't.
Nah, it's
I
not.
don't think it's. I'm
don't
gonna
think
be
you can
honest.
survive an hour.
I don't think you're gonna make the hour.
But truly though, that's why I said like 10,000 rats and
It gives me my best chance.
10,000 rats and the hunter, like y'all, like I don't even think I want the gorilla or none of it. I
don't
want
think the
10,000
hunter-
rats and I want. So what I keep trying to
What
explain to
gun does the
everybody.
hunter have? That's the thing.
A rifle.
So,
No, what I keep
It
trying to
didn't-
explain to
it
everybody
didn't
is like.
say
It says hunt one hunter with a rifle.
What I keep.
I don't think it's fast enough to reload. He's gonna have 6-7 shots.
What I keep trying to.
Now I gotta reload.
I think the problem with this, what's hard about it is like, if the hunter with the rifle has the same logic as you and he knows I just have to kill you within this hour. You gonna be in this motherfucker bobbing and weaving in this arena with your gorilla or whatever, while he can just sit somewhere and be like, I gotta wait for you to just sit still, and I'm gonna knock your ass out.
I get that.
So that's why I'm like,
But
the
I'm
hunter is like
thinking-
the most dangerous dude because he really can sit anywhere away from all the
that's-
animals.
That's why I
But that's
want.
also why
But
I
I
think-
want him taking off them hawks because
that's
the
But he's
hawks.
not gonna take on no hawk. But I agree with Did.
There's not
If it's
enough
a hunter-
shots.
if
You
it's
have
a-
to reload at some point.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
at that
Did.
one instant, that hawk could come
Yeah,
through and just.
yo, you ain't watched the birds, my nigga.
I did
like,
watch the
you know what I'm
birds.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
listen, y'all making it. Y'all see what
That's
y'all
why I
doing?
say you can't survive it. You
Because
can't
what y'all
survive
doing
it.
is y'all making it seem like I'm gonna get taken out by one hawk, nigga. I believe I can take out at least 20-25 hawks, nigga.
No, I think
You don't need to say what you got, nigga. You just gotta be
I,
here.
nigga, with my hands, nigga,
With your hands?
I feel like I can take the other
gripping
two.
it
Have you,
your neck,
have you seen a falcon's fucking wingspan
Yeah, the razor.
in there?
That's
in
a
those-
falcon. You said a hawk.
A hawk is a falcon, ain't it?
No,
Like,
ain't
Bro,
they
you
two
lying.
separate?
Now you lying. 'Cause you just scared. Now you
Hold
out
up.
here just giving them 2 different things.
Are all hawks
You get it.
falcons?
They're
I'm gonna-
all-
But no,
hawks
here's the
falcons.
thing. We all said we're not gonna survive. I didn't say I'm gonna survive it, but I feel like I can still take out 20-25 hawks, nigga.
Because the thing is about, like, we keep talking about not survive, like, it's about trying their best to
I
survive an hour.
I don't think nobody would.
But it's
Nobody
an
would.
arena. I guess it all, like, I feel like the location of the arena.
But I feel like I don't care what arena.
Because if
it
I can
is.
dip in some tunnels,
Even
I
worse.
can take out 20-25.
but if I can dip in some tunnels,
All hawks. I don't know. You're in an arena. I don't know if you can do tunnels. I don't know how this arena.
Like, we
is set
talking about
up.
like a football
We
arena,
don't
we
know.
talking about
We don't know how
state,
this
whatever.
arena
We
is
don't
set
know.
up. But either way,
if it's just that circle, that diamond in the middle, like Gladiator, yeah, bro, I'm dead.
I mean,
I'm dead on impact.
no
I'm
matter
dead.
what, we all dead.
no, you're not surviving this.
But
I
I
don't think.
I
you're making
think,
the
but
hour.
again, I believe I can take out
However-
20-25 hawks.
But rats,
Do you think that a rat-
rats will really take out a lot of ground cover, because
That's my-
as a gorilla, anything gonna be like they all know, like 10,000 rats, no
Are
matter if
going
it's
at a
lions,
lot of those animals'
no matter if it's lions or anything, they all gonna be bothered with them. They gonna be bothered with them.
Now, it said hawks an average, and falcons are an average fly 40 miles an hour.
How you are giving facts?
40 miles an hour flying at you.
But you are.
Hold
on.
They ain't gotta go that far in the air today. Boy, you sitting right here.
No, y'all like, well, but see, that's the thing. Y'all just said we in an arena. They not gonna be able to get up to that 40 in that arena.
Why won't they? Because the arenas are usually open, I'm assuming. Like the Coliseum is open.
No, we don't know if it's a Coliseum.
We don't know.
We don't know if it's a closed Coliseum. That does take a lot of different.
We don't know that though, so I gotta go.
So if it's a Coliseum, then I got things. I'm definitely taking out 20-25 Hawks. What you talking about?
Bro, you are not
In a Coliseum? Y'all niggas
I am.
bugging.
Bro, that means
bugging.
Yeah, you out here telling me you.
Because you said you finna be able. Bro, they gonna use those talent. Your hands finna be mush.
Look, I'm telling you right now. The fact that you telling me you gonna do 25 to 30 means you had.
Wait, you boosted up. I said 20-25, nigga.
Boy, I gave you 5 more.
That's the difference. There's a difference. There's a difference between
the
that.
fact that you said you could do that and you ain't told me in your life that you've ever grabbed one bird.
I never had no reason to grab a bird, but if I wanted to, I could grab a bird.
You ain't.
I like. You know what? I like your enthusiasm.
I
like your enthusiasm. I'm gonna let you know, you're not making the hour. I don't think any of us
I never
making
said
the
I was going to make the hour.
Bro, you not making the
I
first 2-3 birds.
I said that I can
That
take out
one
20-25 birds.
But say you gonna take out you thinking you gonna make it at least 30 minutes if you say you could take out half the birds.
Oh,
And I'll be honest.
Bro,
I will be honest.
In a wandering motion, like you running through the whole
But
arena.
y'all forgetting I got 5 gorillas and a nigga with a rifle. I'm good, dog.
You out here telling the Ralph, shoot that one. Catch that one.
I ain't got to tell him. He know what he doing. He an expert
and
rifle.
then he gotta reload.
You gotta reload.
You don't think they finna 3 finna see him? They finna see 3
I only,
more
like I
get
said,
shot.
the only reason that's what I say is fucked about that whole list. Because the only reason I want the hunter dude is because he know me. He knows me. He's human.
I need him for
like
the
I don't need
expertise.
him on my team.
But
I know you work with this, bro. You got 7 shots in your clip.
Google how long it takes to reload. Like what's the master level
A
of
lion,
reloading a
like,
rifle?
bro,
No, we don't know if he's a master level hunter.
In my scenario, he is.
Dog, the question of it was crazy about it. The crazy about it is you got this.
If I'm in an arena with all these things coming at me, I got a master level sniper.
No,
nigga,
bro, because you don't even realize you got this nigga trying to focus on just the birds.
Yes.
Still is lions, though. There's lions
My
coming
5 gorillas is, dog, me and my 5 gorillas is out here, dog.
Bro,
what you talking about?
Bro, I love your confidence.
Yeah, you gonna see. Them 5 gorillas gonna hate you. They gonna kill you.
If I'm in this arena and I got 5 gorillas, them my niggas for life. Because why would they be in the arena with me? If they don't know what's going on, everybody know what's going on.
Because you gotta pick.
It depends on the rifle.
Well, all right. So what's the fastest one? Because my nigga got that one.
Look at that. You don't know what you got. They didn't give you those.
They didn't give it to me, so I can say what I got. If there's no parameters, I can say what I got. I got a master.
That means I can say every animal I'm fucking with is sick, nigga. Like,
no,
every animal is
no,
all
I'm talking about.
sick animal.
I'm talking about the rifle. They said all they said was a man with a rifle. So in my scenario, it's the master nigga with the fastest rifle.
10 to 15 seconds is the average.
All right, nigga, we good. I can work with that.
Bro, a peregrine falcon is labeled as a hawk. It is a hawk. Can dive down at 170 miles an hour.
But you got to be able to get to that speed.
50 of them can dive down at 170 something miles an hour.
But if you're saying if we in a Coliseum, that means there's places that high. Look, I'm good. We got this, bro.
I love your confidence.
We got this.
Dog.
Me and my gorillas, dog. We got this.
I ain't think about the alligator eating the gorilla's ankles up. That is very.
No, I said
alligator gorilla.
Damn, them gorillas gonna stomp those alligators.
How many alligators? It's like 10 alligators.
It's 5 gorillas. 2 alligators. The gorilla gonna be focused on one alligator. The other alligator gonna come back.
Bro, all you need is one stump. One stump, niggas.
Either way,
curve stomping.
Lions too, my nigga, bro.
Either way, you're not. It's too much. It's too much. You're not. No one's surviving.
What I try to tell you is the amount of stress you put on the 5 gorillas, they gonna turn on you.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna be doing my own.
Like, bro,
I'm gonna be fighting my own
They gonna see one of they niggas go down. Like it's for fam.
But just a dog.
If they with me, if they in the arena with me, we already good. We already
ain't read the list
that.
again, bro. Because you worried about. We forgot about the 3 brown bears.
Duh.
The 15 wolves, like nigga,
I definitely forgot about
7 buffaloes, bro.
They not even finna be attacking you. They just trying to do they shit.
I've seen enough humans beat wolves and kill wolves. I can feel like I can kill a wolf. I ain't worried about the wolves.
Bro, 7 buffaloes.
You are the most confident person I know.
Like $7. Like my thing is
Did
like,
you
bro,
hear how
I'm
confident he was to say he
I'm
could
gonna
kill
need
a
you to
wolf?
give me one situation that you just be like, bro, I ain't gonna survive.
No, one buffaloes are slow as fuck. We can worry about them after.
7 of them.
Yeah, we can get to
I
them,
don't
bro.
know if buffaloes are slow.
They ain't that fast, bro.
They
What
gonna
do you
charge.
consider fast?
They catch you off guard,
But
bro. They gonna charge.
buffaloes ain't getting up to like 35.
Let's look.
Bro, my thing is like, think about if they do it like if they don't even do it all at once. Like you start out with 50
35
hawks,
miles an hour, buffalo.
and like every
Exactly.
like,
35 miles an hour.
nigga, that's faster than ice cream truck.
He ain't getting up to like 35 miles an hour.
35 is exactly, dog.
35 exactly, bro.
Hey, that's faster than I thought I was. I ain't gonna lie.
Off guard, off guard. You out here trying to swat down hawks that hit you in your motherfucking range at 35.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When he said 35, I was like, damn, he might be right. Because I was assuming like 20. I ain't gonna lie.
20 still a lot off guard, bro.
It is.
You pay attention to some birds and nigga catch you in the rear.
All right, we got
You off guard.
we gotta get to your powers, man.
Yeah, we do gotta get
All
to
right,
your
my unconventional power is pretty much, I'm gonna call it big bag, take little bag. And it's literally that any loose change in your pocket literally goes into my pocket.
Power.
Goes in my pocket.
So wait, what's your stipulation though? Like,
It's pretty
You
much.
robbing for your niggas too?
Hey, don't come around me. Don't come
Hey,
around
his
me.
stipulations, you bitches better not have cat. You better not have change.
no, because that's too easy, y'all. We poked holes in everybody. Like, what's yours?
I mean, y'all gotta poke my shit in mine. Don't give me the one. Like I poke yours. Like,
So
don't
no,
poke-
you got it. If yours
like
is,
I'm telling
so
you.
your power is if there's any change
If
in
there's
somebody,
any-
You gotta the person
It's
gotta tell you.
literally big bag take little bag.
The person,
They gotta tell you.
They
Yeah,
gotta.
you're right. They
The
gotta
person.
tell you they got
you
cash.
the person gotta tell you the
you
amount
gotta
that's
know
in
that
their
they
pocket.
got cash. They didn't even gotta tell you. You just gotta know that they have actual cash.
So I had to figure out some way to know
That they have
got
actual
Yeah.
cash on them.
Yeah.
Cause you can't just take it off. If nigga got cards, sad.
No, and that's what I'm saying though. That's what I said. It's just change. So it
Oh,
can always
it's not
build.
even
It's
bills?
just, no, it's not bills. No, it can be bills. It
No,
would
I
be.
feel like- I feel
'cause it would
like-
be like,
no,
let's say you broke a 20.
Yeah.
And you got single, like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you
But
got
like I
That's
said,
the
but
change.
you gotta know.
You
it.
gotta know.
But I have to know
Yeah.
that you actually have cash
Yeah.
on you.
Hilarious that you just finna go just change. You wasn't finna get
It
shit.
wasn't changed. Like,
You
it,
said-
But wait.
In my mind, it was changed because it's like
But
it's
you
whatever
got the
you
old-
break, like a broke bill.
a
Yeah.
broken bill.
You
Yeah,
got the
you know,
only power
they
that
got-
can be used for good.
Yeah, your power evil as a bitch.
There's
I
no
don't
way
think
to
you
was
utilize
coming
that
at
for
us.
good.
You was coming at us about being villains. Your power
I,
evil
I,
as shit.
I can supply good and evil.
How do you supply good? In what
He
scenario?
donate the money he steal.
Yeah. I
I know it's still evil. It's definitely still evil. This nigga a
Bro,
villain.
but I'm saying if we had a Justice League level threat,
I'm
me and
kicking
your
you- I'm
power,
kicking you
me
out.
and your power can be utilized.
I'm like Batman. I was
Nigga.
just be the richest nigga. You
I'm-
like, how you get this money? Like,
I'm
you
easily-
don't even realize that I just take all your.
I'm going to find out, and I'm never gonna just
so
carry
you
cash
go,
again.
you go, so
Like
wait.
no, so
hold on, wait.
So I guess I would have to like because it would I would definitely be caught if you like
smart.
if I would definitely be caught if I was
Use
taking
the rifleman as bait. We didn't think about that.
use the rifleman as bait.
Fam, he gonna be trying to kill as much as he can. So once he kills something, they gonna all be like looking for him. We're assuming, according to Deuces, this finna be the nigga magic.
So he only got one shot. I picked this, I got two niggas. I picked this nigga for one shot.
No, he got more. He got as many. He gonna be reloaded in like 5 to 10 seconds. He gonna be, but they gonna be focused on him.
What did for the with Rudy for the most the fact that it's like it's just a rifle, so it could be an assault rifle.
No. I don't know. You missed my whole thing. In my scenario, it's the master rifle, and the nigga is the top nigga.
It said rifleman, so we going off like.
They didn't give me no parameters, so I get to make my parameters.
I don't like that. We going off regular rifle. That's why I said he got 7 shots.
It was a hunter with a rifle, so it is just say what kind of rifle.
Hunting rifle, whatever.
Say
I'm
it.
No, he's a
It's
hunter
with a rifle.
But
That's
I'm
all
saying,
it said.
we gotta assume hunting rifle.
And my nigga got the top.
Niggas don't hunt
hunting
with
rifle.
assault rifles.
No,
Why would you want with an assault rifle?
What kind of hunting?
What are you
doing?
hunting that you need an assault rifle?
If you only get a sniper rifle, then bro, you definitely not making it.
I'm seeing how many rounds are in
This
a
nigga gotta
hunting
scope
rifle.
you like this nigga trying to scope you like, bro. I
You
thought
don't gotta like master rifle, nigga. Dog.
Yeah, you don't got a scope, but how many hunting rifle rounds do you have in a minute?
7 to 8, bro. You get. I
Bitch,
mean,
already looked
you
it
can't
up,
get
dog.
a semi-automatic.
But we ain't gotta go back to this, man.
Yeah, we ain't gotta go back to that.
We ain't gotta go.
Big sis Chris started it. 'Cause I saw
No,
her-
you
Yeah.
started it.
Yeah,
saw her
you took
comment.
it back me there. You
Because I
took it
saw
back
her
there.
her comment came later, and it was such a good comment. Is that use the rifleman?
I mean,
as
it
bait.
was a good comment.
That's a valid statement.
I wouldn't use the rifleman as bait. That's a waste of my rifleman.
It is no. If I got fucking 10,000 rats around him, he can be bait. Me and my rats are gonna take over shit.
You can't leave the nigga alone and take the rat. What are you talking about?
Bro, all I need him to do is try to shoot one person, and now they after him. He gonna be still trying to shoot.
He only gonna get 7 shots.
I don't care if he
Your
does. He's
10,000
gonna kill
rats.
his
Your
body.
10,000 rats can take out 7 buffaloes, like 4 lions, 5 gorillas. Like
bro, we gonna play
the
the long.
dog done. He's 70
We
feet.
playing the long game here.
No, you not.
Dog, them gorillas,
That was
them
the
gorillas
nigga.
and them black
Not
men
with
gonna
the
beat
sniper
his
gun.
ass.
Not with the sniper man gun and possibly won the
Them
7
gorillas
rounds.
and that black bear gonna beat your ass. They gonna be on what was that that movie we watched on Netflix where the niggas just came through beating your ass? Hell no.
Hellbound.
It's gonna be Dill. It's gonna be the gorilla and the black bear.
One nigga gonna get shot. We already know they leather skin. One nigga gonna get shot. He ain't gonna go down.
I
though. He gonna be
forgot
like,
about
all
the fact that that bullet might not pierce their skin.
right. Like, bro.
I take that back. I forgot about the fact that we
That's what
gotta
I'm saying.
hope the
That's
bullet
why I
pierce
keep trying to tell
their
everybody the
skin.
hunter is the most dangerous person just to you.
No, he's for the hawks. Yeah,
This nigga
we ain't gotta go back on this.
You OC.
For the hawks, nigga.
Like, you OC.
Hawks,
Like,
nigga.
you OC, bro. Like, you ain't even thinking about that hunter shooting your ass at all, bro.
Why he on my team?
But you got this nigga facing something he not gonna last
No,
long.
no, and Deuces is right. We can come up with a million scenarios. We gotta go.
Like,
we
you gotta get the hunter, though. Like, you gotta keep the hunter on your
don't.
team.
I
Then he
don't.
gonna take the L, though. He gonna take the L.
Everybody taking the L, no
Yeah,
matter what.
Nobody's surviving. Nobody's surviving the hour. I'm not.
But the
I'm
two,
not joking.
but the two
No
definitive
one's
things I
making it an
know
hour.
is I'm taking out 20 to 25 hawks.
All right, so
That's one.
Yeah. So back to my
do
power.
you mean physically? I need to ask for that.
Yes.
So back to my power, it would honestly. That's why I would be like a Tony Stark or a Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne or whatever. Is because I would go to jail if I was stealing your money. I mimic whatever's like the loose change in your pocket. Like,
So I still
but I
got
do
my
get like
money,
you said.
but
I gotta
you just-
ask you. Like I gotta ask you.
No,
You got cash.
so now you cleaning it up because now it's good. If you're not
No.
stealing, if you just mimicking, now
I
it's
still-
good.
I still got my money.
It would be pure villain.
You just a
but,
counterfeit.
No, it's not.
But like I said,
You cheat in America? Who gives a fuck? That's not.
So you just a
you cheating currency? Like, that's
He's
not
just a counterfeiter.
What do you mean?
You're just making counterfeit money.
If you mimicking money,
No, because I'm taking. Oh, I get what you're saying.
yeah.
So I really.
So you are stealing somebody's money.
So I really want to take somebody's money. I don't want to counterfeit. I don't.
That nigga say I don't want to.
I want-
That nigga say I don't want a
Yeah.
class A felony.
Yeah,
I want a class B felony,
I want to empty your fucking pockets, buddy. But I mean, but I do agree with y'all because y'all said I have to ask. So that means that it's just like randomly niggas I'm around.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
before
I
we
mean,
go to
we out in
recommendations-
Vegas. I'm
before
dealing
we
with
go
a
to
dick.
recommendations after this.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the Cocaine Bear trailer?
Oh yeah.
Did y'all know it's a Cocaine Bear game?
Yeah.
I mean, did y'all know it's a true story?
Phil,
Yeah, I knew
did
that.
y'all not watch my interview with O'Shea Jackson Jr., nigga?
No,
I did.
yeah.
He in it. We talked. We had a 15-minute conversation about this.
I knew all of this, but I wanted to turn it into just talking about Cocaine Bear because that movie.
You wouldn't have been cocaine.
I'm so excited for that movie.
I've been excited for it though. I was excited before it was literally like the trailer came out.
Yeah.
And people just like announced like there's a
I
movie
was,
coming out.
Oh, yeah.
From there.
Cause I'm like, this movie gonna have to be the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's so funny. Did you see the? Did you see that they found a bunch of cocaine in the sea, and it was like the sequel's already written. Cocaine Sharks.
Cocaine
Cocaine
Shark.
Oh,
Sequel's already written.
We already.
Hey, cocaine. Hey, I'm gonna hit up O'Shea. I like, hey, tell them cocaine shark.
Cocaine
Nigga,
Shark.
green
I
like
guess
that.
they- I
Green
guess
like
they
that
found
bitch.
Was on crack.
I guess they found a bunch of coke in the sea. I
Hey,
forgot where.
For the creators of
Cocaine Shark.
Cocaine Bear,
Hey,
if
hashtag
y'all-
Cocaine Shark in the comments.
if y'all do Cocaine Shark, y'all need to bring us on like as a podcast talking about the event when the cocaine
You know what?
hit the scene. Hold on. Let me get this pitch off.
Get your pitch
I
off.
need y'all to say. I need y'all to bring us on. So this is the cold open of the movie. It's us podcasting, and it's like, and then she's gonna be like, "Hey, did y'all hear about that motherfucking all that cocaine in that sea?" And then Bacardi gonna be like, "Yeah, dog. Like, dog, that's wild. Like, it's probably messing up the sea." And that's when I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna, I come with the wild shit. I'm like, "Hey, dog. We about to get some cocaine sharks in this bitch." And then y'all gonna be like, "Nah." And then it goes cold open, and then boom. That's how you start the movie.
More than $300 million.
That's how you
worth
start
of
the
cocaine
movie.
in the Pacific Ocean.
Hey,
They found more.
Cocaine sharks.
$300 million
Bring
worth
us
of
on.
cocaine in the Pacific Ocean. Cocaine sharks, dog.
Cocaine
Fam,
sharks.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even want cocaine sharks. I want just cocaine fish.
I want cocaine everything.
Like
cocaine fish.
Fish that ain't
Cocaine
been
dolphins.
fish that's not piranhas that are piranhas.
Just
Nigga, like
cocaine dolphins.
All right, so where did 3 go? All right, we got cocaine. We got cocaine bear.
Cocaine bear. We got cocaine shark.
Where did 3
you
go?
gotta go with cocaine birds, bro. Cocaine.
It definitely got to be cocaine.
And it would be birds because it would
go
go from seagulls.
Cocaine eagles.
It would go some. It would go from seagull. It would be cocaine.
cocaine.
Seagull.
Just cocaine
From eating the fish. From eating the fish that already filled with cocaine.
dog.
Oh shit!
Like when you realize
Hilarious.
And then
at the end
hey.
of Cocaine Fish movie, you see that seagull swoop in and grab that one
And
fish.
then
And you be like,
Funny.
cocaine
Hey,
seagull.
and then the biggest reveal, the final all, because of all the contamination of the cocaine going from 1 to 1 to 1, you get cocaine zombie.
I knew that's what
You
were
get
going.
cocaine zombie. That's how you finish it off. It gotta be finished.
You said cocaine dogs.
Cocaine
Cocaine
dogs.
dogs.
That's Cujo. We
That's
already been there.
definitely Cujo. I
already
just
been
Cujo too.
We already been there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cocaine zombie.
Cocaine zombie is 28 days later. We already been there too.
No,
So
because
we
it's
already-
different. Because we don't know what's in them. Like it's different.
Cocaine.
Hey,
Yeah.
imagine a zombie coming up to you.
Yeah. They all twitching like. Nigga gotta. Like,
I'm terrified.
like I feel like a
Zombie
cocaine.
come up to me and do this.
I
I'm terrified.
feel like a cocaine zombie ain't even trying to eat nobody. He's like, where's the cocaine?
And he's
nigga?
gonna be doing this.
Yeah, but he beat your ass if you don't tell him what a cocaine at. Like
No.
Bro, I'm
Cocaine zombie.
I'm terrified of a cocaine.
Cocaine zombie is really a
and
hero.
then if you really
they really
Nah.
heroes. They gonna
And
just
then-
sweat drug spots. Like,
and then if
we
you-
looking for cocaine.
and then if you really want to get crazy, that's when you get cocaine zombies in space or cocaine aliens.
Cocaine
Cocaine
vampires.
aliens.
Just-
Oh, you go back.
Cocaine vampires can go.
Cocaine vampires.
But I mean, you can like you trying to bring it back to people. Like it should be animals still.
Well, because where do you go after seagulls? Because I'm thinking like seagulls,
What, eat a
people
seagull?
gonna be
Who
cooking
can
and
eat a
eating
seagull?
seagull. People. That's why I went to
dogs,
cocaine zombies.
Cats, cocaine cats. That sounds like a '70s movie.
Cocaine
Cocaine
cats sound like
cats
porn.
it sound like a ragtag group of pimps. Like, hey,
Cocaine cats sound like a snub film, like a motherfucker.
Like that's gonna have footage.
cocaine cats.
Yeah. We are not talking about
Hey,
felines,
listen.
my dog.
We ain't talking about felines, Jack.
No, yeah, we can't. Yeah. So yeah,
Oh
no.
shit, man.
But no, yeah, I just saw they had a game like this. They just posted on their Twitter too. It's
I'm
like
gonna check it out.
it's like
I didn't know they had
it's like a
game.
little 8-bit
Yeah,
Pac-Man,
Oh, dope.
cocaine bear game.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
recommendation
let's
time,
get a
I guess.
recommendation, man. Shit, man. What have I been playing, dog?
Ooh, I'll jump
Yeah, you go
in.
first. Yeah.
What? I don't have
The Young Hogwarts Legacy.
I knew that was
Look.
coming.
Let me tell you how much fun I've been having being the Dark Wizard. I'm not even officially a Dark Wizard yet. I just know how to cut shit. Like I told you, I cut a bitch. And I know how to set shit on fire. And it's been so much fun. It's
Oh, I have a record.
But like literally for anybody who is a Harry Potter fan, I get all of the politics around it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very unfortunate. I don't know how many times you can say it till you're blue in the face about how much you want to separate the art from the creator.
Yeah.
But if you loved Harry Potter growing up, this is literally everything you wanted in a game.
Yeah,
That's what sucks.
Yeah, I've been on record as saying I'm like,
And
bro.
this is the
it
only
sucks.
Harry Potter game though, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I mean, they
no,
did
they got
like
other
they did like
ones. They
games
got
based off of the
mobile games
movies and
and shit
stuff,
like
like
that,
mobile
yeah.
game. But like, this is it's a open world where
Right.
you are a wizard,
Yeah.
and it's so much fun.
It's so much fun, and also in the gaming space. If you were a gamer, like it pushed forward so many dope things and things. It's like it sucks.
Character model.
Yeah, it sucks that
black people look like black people.
The black Harry Potter, I think, which is wild that we still struggle with that, but. And it's really, like I said, it's crazy to me that Harry Potter is a game.
What's up, Camille?
That came out that wasn't that had all the hate behind it.
Yeah.
And you give the best fucking the black characters you can ever get.
Now to the creator's defense and everything like that of the game is so she didn't really outside of the rights, she has no
she's not
connection
attached to the game.
But she gets paid for it because of
her
the rights.
IP.
It's her IP.
Yeah.
So that's the only connection to it. So the reason
that's why it's the story and everything.
Tough. Yeah, it's tough. I can.
So she coached her. She really was like, I will finally let y'all use the IP.
Well, she never really blocked it. She never was against the property, IP. Like I said, we've had
somebody decided
because you had to pay me more if you wanted me to be a part of the story.
Yeah, because now you got to pay me as a writer. Yeah. Also,
or like I said, even outside of that, even if you don't want to be the writer, because sometimes you think about it, you've built this thing that created this big ass impact. Then at some point you're just like, oh yeah, I don't have to write everything now. The name itself is going to do it, and I can now let somebody create something off of it, and I'm gonna get paid. I'm good with that. She may have not had no interest in it.
Very well could have. And like I said, it sucks. I'm not gonna take away from anybody who's saying that they won't play it.
Oh yeah, no, I understand.
I completely understand it. I'm not even going to talk about the fact that it's rough that people are like, oh, you're automatically such and such for playing the game. Whatever. People are going to say what they want to say. Yeah. But the one thing I will say is that people separate art from the people who create it in so many different situations. You have to figure out what you're comfortable
where your
doing
consistency is at.
Because there are so many different companies that they put out games that people love, that they have very bad politics for. Yeah. I don't care one way or the other. I've accepted my politics on being that I know who I am as a person. What I consume and what I play is not going to change that. All right. I definitely recommend it.
All right. I'm going to recommend you.
Oh, fuck. That's literally my fucking show, bro. So we sharing that because I don't got nothing else.
Okay.
So I don't got nothing else.
It's been a dry spell recently.
No, this motherfucker.
I'm talking about just stuff that's coming out.
I was saying because you been.
You was you literally is my because Joe was Scorpio all that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You
so you snapped I definitely was finna I should have just jumped out and just said it.
Well, I'll let you go. I'm gonna do the OG recommendations. I'll let you. Since we shared it, you talk about why you recommend it.
I really literally just before the season I rewatched everything again.
Yeah.
The first 3 seasons.
So you the dog, bro. This season's bananas. Yeah. They've been, I've been talking with people. We've been on Reddit.
It's only half the season, right?
It's only half the season. They drop the next season next month. This season really is a wild fucking weird shit, but it make more people talk about it so much more because you realize.
So the one thing I would say, and this is not a spoiler, it's a whodunit.
Yeah, it's a whodunit episode.
And what's funny was when it in the scene where he was pulling up to the mansion, and I said, "Damn, he's in a full blown whodunit," and then he was like, "I'm in a whodunit."
Hey,
I said, "My nigga."
Hey, so I don't know if I ever really spoke on you. I feel like I recognize
you have, yeah, you definitely.
But like I said, Joe literally how he thinks in his mind is how I move through day, how I live through day.
I really wish Netflix would understand about that the binge thing doesn't work for longevity of shows.
The who?
Binge.
Binging it, yeah.
It doesn't work for the longevity of shows.
Why you say that?
Because that's why shows die so quickly. Even think about Stranger Things. We talked about it for maybe 3 weeks, whereas a show that would come out weekly, like House of the Dragon.
We can have more time to go. Yeah, I see.
But that's why HBO sticks to their format.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I really wish Netflix would understand that.
But I think they look at it too because you could always still break down episode by episode, but you do lose anticipation
because
of because you know
7 episodes.
But I was mad because I was mad though. It's just give me the fucking 10 episodes. Why I gotta get a fucking
especially
break?
The way it ended. You come on,
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Chris said he talks too much this season for her.
You said who?
He talks too much this season for her.
Really?
I didn't feel that.
I haven't watched the season, so I
Sorry,
can't.
Without spoiling it, I don't want to spoil it. But I want to
to
ask you one thing with the twist. How did you call it? Because for me, I didn't call it.
No, it took me. So I
like
so
when
I
the reveal
called
happened.
it,
When
but
the
I
reveal
didn't.
happened, I said, "Whoa!" I didn't see that.
So I called it, but I didn't call it. Like I didn't know. It took me a minute, and it took me help from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else to really realize that, like this.
Why it made sense.
Why it made sense. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the twist was supposed to be the twist was supposed to be way more than what it is. I think people don't realize what it is. Like when you see the twist, you really have to now really down and rewatch the first 5 episodes.
Yeah.
You know yeah. Because it's a twist that's like, wait a minute. You know especially if you take that twist that you thought you saw and go online with it. You're going to immediately see niggas like, that's not what it is.
So, like, if you were a fan of, like, twists and turns, and, like you said, you like whodunit, and you want to, like, really try to figure
Mystery.
out, like,
mystery.
This season was so fucking cool.
So, You is one of my favorite shows I've ever watched. And I haven't watched, I feel like Dexter and all that, like, Dexter probably be in the same kind of role.
Oh, yeah, Dexter's in the same
I haven't
role.
watched Dexter.
You haven't?
I haven't. But it's now on my list because watching season 5, like watching season 4 of this made me realize how much rewatching made me realize how much I really enjoy these kind of stories.
Hey, I can't wait till you watch Dexter. Like, hey, listen, we gonna talk.
Because it really is like like Dexter, like You is just a love story wrapped in serial killer in energy. Yeah. Like and using like the fact that like for me, like I said, I am on my signs and spirituality. So people really, there is Reddit of that. People like, what is Love's sign and what is Joe's sign and how like people. Because these are the extremes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Of a sign.
Yeah.
So like I said, Joe is a Scorpio.
I know.
So like that I said, like I be like, bro, this nigga like,
but yeah,
so, like you know what I'm saying.
So yeah, we both recommend you.
Yeah,
man.
you like watch You season 4. And rewatch it again.
Oh yeah, rewatch it.
Because I'm actually finna rewatch it.
Yeah, because once you get the big reveal, rewatch it and then start connecting the things. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. And rewatch it again. And then they call for that.
Yeah.
And just one fact thing. Penn Bagley has actually been the executive producer for all that.
Yeah.
So
that's why
he did not know. He did not know they were splitting this.
Oh.
At all. He had no clue. Because he said he made a statement like, I did not know they were splitting this. But the second part is bananas.
They said that he was like, that's not cool to my wife. I'm not doing
Oh, no, I fuck with Penn for that. Like, being like you guys, but you also, I didn't realize
what we talking
about? The sex scenes, they said that's why there weren't as many as this season, because he was like, fam, that's not cool to my wife.
He don't like remember think about second season.
I didn't even notice it. Like
I ain't gonna lie,
I didn't even notice there was a lack of it.
This not a series that I'm thinking about all the sex scenes.
I didn't even know there was a lack of it.
What's crazy? I told everybody that too. Like when it was brought to me that he made the statement, I was like, I know he fucked on like one of the characters, but they never really. I'm like, bro. I'm like. I guess it's because I'm so used to the show.
I didn't even notice there was a lot of sex scenes.
You get so used to the show.
I don't know how many there were.
Because, like I said, so here's the thing. When I think about like shows with excessive sex scenes, I think about like Power. Like Power, that shit's noticeable. If somebody was to say, if I would watch a season, if I would watch a season where they dumbed it down, it would be noticeable. I'd be like, damn, they ain't fucked that much in this season. I never watched you and was like, no, they got a lot of fuck scenes in this.
When he said it, I definitely was like, damn, I didn't realize that. But I was like, you know what, good on, because sometimes they do just be like, hey, I ain't got a scene for the day.
I think he was just salty about because, like I said, the second season was when he finally got back, not second season, but like like that moment and with Beck when he had to really take that L.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was hot for a minute. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I thought even when he met Love, it wasn't a lot of sex.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. Like you said, this isn't a show where it's like a shit ton.
I think it's just really that though. I think he was Penn saying like, "You're not finna see me fucking."
Right.
No more. Like you might see fuck scenes.
Which,
because I mean,
like
I said, like in this season, the old girl that he was like attached to.
Yeah.
I had to actually stop when I read that moment. It was like, I thought I saw them fuck, and I was like, when I realized I like watched, I'm like, they didn't. It was just a kiss scene, and they went.
I ain't gonna lie. It'd be a lot of shows that have the sex scenes that are. I'm just like, this wasn't really needed.
Power.
Yeah, no.
Any iteration of Power.
Power's top of the list.
Any iteration of Power.
Even in general, there are so many shows where I'm just like.
P-Valley.
You can have
like nigga, we talked about the moment, nigga. where I was let down. I'm like, nigga, that make no sense.
Like people have sex, people fuck, people whatever. But it's just like it be certain shows where it's like, I know you just added it because you want it to be a little bit more spicy. This wasn't needed. You
trying to have something that would make a like searchable thing.
Yeah, because it's like. It's,
so I respect the pen back for even making a statement like
I
also realize it because it's like when you realize he's a part of the show now. Like he's not an actor. Like he's paying, he's a producer.
Yeah, I know.
So he's like, nigga, we not gonna do this.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I respect that being able to put your weight into a show and then being like, you know what, we don't need this. We don't need this.
Right.
And it's true. Like I said, it's just, that was something that was just weird with me in television. Like,
all
and
right.
I get it. Television is sexy.
So, all right. So the OG recommendation, man. Make sure you go to our YouTube page, man. Bacardi got something dope that's about to drop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got it. Did's about to drop. Hold on.
Take you out of the show.
Hold on. Did's about to drop.
Which means I'm taking over this promo. Let me tell you, Sunday. This Sunday, I think noon. Noon. This Sunday at noon.
Wait. Is it this Sunday?
It is.
It
this
don't
Sunday.
matter.
No. But when this episode come out.
Fuck, this episode come out after. So last Sunday. Last Sunday at noon. For y'all who are in it live this Sunday, but you know we got some editing and shit to do.
Yeah.
I got the chance to do something I have never done, and I didn't think about it at the time. I didn't think about it even when we were going through all the editing processes. But I really thought about it this week. Is like I really talked about what my creative journey was up until essentially this point. And I've never talked about that. I've kind of always been just going with the flow. But I talked about my days of wanting to be a rapper, wanting to be a producer, the fucking 5-6 years in college where I was just dry zone because I was like, I got to finish college. And then what got me out of it afterwards. And I've never done that before. I've watched it back so many times since then because it was really cool to see knowing what I want to do in the future and seeing like, well, this is how I got to this point. And it's something that I really hope that you guys all enjoy.
Yeah.
Because I will say in times where I just didn't really feel like doing shit, knowing how I got to the point that I'm at, I'm like, well, I got to keep pushing now.
Yeah. What's dope is because like, this is my brother, and I still don't even know that story. So that's why I'm excited. And I didn't even watch it yet because I said I want to watch it when it counts. So I did. I watched a little bit of it, and I said I want to watch it when it counts because I want to experience watching it for the first time.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's insane. I literally there was shit that I know.
I feel like we gonna do. I feel like in general for Geekset, like you know how we always talk about, you know, at some point we gonna have to document ourselves or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
This is gonna us are always. I feel like for me personally doing this kind of show, there's gonna be updated episodes of us.
For sure.
Oh yeah.
There's stuff that.
But I mean, that's really
talk about.
That's really my thing. That was really like to hear this talk in that sense is really what it was. It's supposed to be like, and that's what it was for me. Like me being the opening one doing it was like I've never talked about. And I told you, like I used to tell you this when I was like when my episode was going on, I was like, bro, this is just really weird for me because it's like I've never been in the space where I'm finna release something that's like me talking about myself. Like
it's very candid. Like I realized it when I was, you know, when we were going through the edits and everything, making sure the final project was ready. You hear some of the stuff that you say, and it's like, this is gonna be something I've never said. Like I lived the story of the microphone. I've never talked about my personal feelings. Like I've never told my niggas how I felt about when we were going to get that.
Right.
But like they're gonna watch that and be like, yo, didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's like it's one of those things where you get up close and personal, and a lot of people don't get a chance to do that until someone goes and asks them. So being able to already have it, and so like now I feel more comfortable doing it if I ever have to do it again.
Yeah.
It's kind of freeing.
Right. So I'm gonna segue off you. before I let you guys know, this is my show. This is the Geek Podcast. This is the Geek Do What You Love What You Do show that I wanted to make sure I actually spent with my guys that we talked about.
Yeah.
Just our time from, like I said, from us coming from really post-COVID.
Yeah.
And how we shifted on everything. So I kind of created this more interview segment because we need a moment to really reflect and talk about what we've been on. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I thought about it for me, because it's like I didn't know how to really do my clothes and present my clothes in a way without expressing, like, I needed to talk. Like, I need to really say what it means and what I'm trying to do. Like, it's not something like I'm just trying to make a quick buck from this. Like, I really have been, you know what I'm saying?
Honestly, to build off of what you just said is, I loved it as a aspect of, we're obviously doing the Black Geek documentary, and it's a statement on why are we the right people to be doing it.
Ooh.
Yeah. You hear...
That's kind of fire. I didn't even think about that.
You hear so much about what got us to where we are right now, and obviously Deuce's episode hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Candid hadn't been filmed yet.
Yeah.
But, it'll be there.
Yeah.
But it tells you so much about, well, these are three people. Why are they the right to tell the blurred story right now?
Yeah.
And you hear how we got to where we are and why we feel like we are.
And what, the one of the biggest things that I love about this series, and it's a selfish reason, but it's also something that you guys helped me realize, is that, like, a lot of the things with Geekset, or just even outside of just Geekset in general, like the add-on edition, it is focused, I'm the person that's there.
Yeah.
Right? And so I was like, I remember when we first talked about it, I said, I want y'all's episodes to come out first. Because for me, I get to be a fan. Like y'all my niggas, you know what I'm saying? This is my brother, y'all family, like in my eyes, but it's like, I don't know these stories. So I'm like, I want to know these stories because I already feel like, you know what I'm saying, everybody knows my story. I feel like it's
But everybody,
I know it don't, but hold on, let me finish.
Yeah,
I want to say why I like this. And so it's like, for me, like, I know what you guys are dope at. So it's like, I know, like I said, where I'm the one that's connecting and trying to bring more people, but I'm like, I want people to also see what I see in y'all, with the dopeness that I see in y'all. So it's like me being able to be a fan, but also get to see people learn who you guys are. It's like, it's so dope to me, because it's like, like now the world can see why Bacardi, like, I big you up so much about the merch. I can't, like, I don't wear it just because it's like an obligation or shit like that. Like, I legit be like, oh, okay, this is gonna match these shit. Like, I'm matching shit up, and I'm like, yo, this is all Bacardi. Because like, so when I was doing the merch, it was literally just logo tees. That's all it was. That's all I cared about. Let's get some logo tees. You took it to another level of branding. Of, this is our culture. This is the Geekset culture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, when Dig's episode come out, and what I'm excited about is, like, people don't understand, like, yeah, we all was working on just like how we present Geekset and everything like that. But for me, and knowing Dig from, like, say he's my little brother, I know how meticulous he is and how much of a perfectionist he is. I knew that if we get him in the area of focusing on audio, focusing on video, we're gonna get the best quality.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And so it's like, I already seen that, and I want the world to know why Dig is that. So it's like, I'm so excited for all that, and I love. That's why I love this series right now, because I feel like I'm learning more about what it's like. It's confirming what I already felt about y'all, because now I'm seeing it like, oh, this is how they got here. And shit.
Right. I mean, as I said, like, my thing is like, what that's what I said. It's gonna be more episodes of us personally in general. People who are really entitled, inducted or part of Geekset. I definitely know in my own self, I will be like interviewing them more in different times, because I really, what people that what I was trying to get this to really get off is like, bro, talk your shit. Yeah. Like, really, that, like, I like it, it's not like how you want to listen to whatever. Like, I had to tell myself that, like, bro, like, talk your shit. Like, no matter if no one.
I definitely feel like I did.
Like, no matter what, like, for me, it was like, no matter what my clothes, whatever it was, what I'm trying to do is like, I'm still a part and attached to a great group of, like, a product of things. It's like, whether you don't like my clothes right now, whatever, it's like, I'm just giving you an intro or to me, and telling you that I'm part of this collective of people that we're doing already great things already. Yeah. So you're gonna see you're just gonna see my brand.
Yeah.
Really, I gave you a knowledge of like seeing my brand. So that's really how I acknowledge interviewing all of you guys. Like with Marcus, with Geekset, with you guys. Is like we've been trying to give content so much to the world where it's like, bro, we need a moment to talk about what we really.
Yeah.
But we've been doing this shit for 5 years,
And that's why, I'm excited
and
for
we need
everything.
a moment to talk, like whether someone can pinpoint, like I said, for me, I'm pinpointing a moment of our lives. Where
Well,
like,
that's what I'm gonna focus on too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's really more. It's like, but it's like we still like we like I said, I've only talked about like post COVID. Like if someone want to talk about what we were just doing in audio and life and what we were doing in the beginning of our like we still have so many moments of like areas like we was still getting, like I said, we was doing NPS and doing conventions when we were just audio.
Just audio,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the stuff that I'm trying to get people to acknowledge the fact that when we decided to go video, like when we like post COVID is when we decided to be like, all right, bro, we gotta kind of like change everything.
We changed so much post COVID,
and we start going video. So my interviews and things with you starts from that point. But it's like it really is the point of realizing, like, bro, we been doing this shit for a fucking minute.
Yeah, 5 years.
Talk your
going
shit,
on 6.
bro.
Yeah.
Like why everybody's congratulating
Video
us.
been like 3.
No,
like,
I'm just saying.
But
in
I mean,
general.
No, I'm just saying.
But like, why everybody congratulating us now and trying to say things that see things that we're doing and like the success that we're having. That's why I love it. Like the fact that I had my interview or did my thing and we keep going. As we keep going and interview more, like it's still more shit going on.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's more success that we got because it's like this all still like 5 years in the making. Like, we all like so to hear an interview and talking from us. You get in the segment to hear from us that people haven't interviewed us individually yet. Yeah. And it's easy because it's like it's us. Like I'm just interviewing y'all.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was there with you, so you ain't finna lie.
Yeah.
You're not finna, you know what I'm saying? Like we not finna like we finna just talk our shit in the sense like I was there with you too, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But,
I came. You can't.
But let's let everybody know what we was. Really
what we was on.
I can't go in there like, you know, I was the videographer for Travis Scott. For
you know what I'm saying?
You go look at me like.
It's really like visually and like putting our resume out. Yeah. Like what we've done. Like, and I mean, it's gonna come with more questions. I said it comes with more questions. We're gonna have more, episodes, interviews, and moments like we're talking. But like, I just feel like we need to have our own personal way of that we're documenting what we are doing.
Oh yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Or having our own feelings just kind of come out. You know what I'm saying? So that took a lot of space, but that was recommendation. That's another big recommendation.
Well, that's
is dropping.
Well, that goes with OG recommendation. That's OG. Well, like I said, sign up to our Patreon because, like I said, our Patreon, you're gonna get like early access. You're gonna get just behind the scenes insight to some of that stuff. Like I said, we're adding a lot of more things to that. So patreon.com/Geekset, man. We got tiers from $1 to $50. You get different prizes, and after you hit certain benchmarks, you get free shirts and free merch. You get some of the stuff that Bacardi is making and everything like that. So like that's super dope.
I'll FaceTime you and say what's up at some point.
Okay, that's something new. I'm gonna add that on there. It's gonna be in writing.
You doing ringtones and car tones?
Give it a cameo, Did cameo? Get a FaceTime from you like what?
Sign up to our Discord, man. It's gonna be linked down below, man. The Discord is just a whole bunch of dope people, man. Just talking about dope stuff, man. We got spoiler chats, we got just regular shoes chats, you got fucking music chat. We just talk about anything within this culture, man. Make sure y'all sign up there. Follow us on social media, man. GeeksetPodcast everywhere. You'll get a lot of updates and everything like that. Also, don't forget, you probably wondering, like, man, is The Last of Us is out, and I haven't heard them talk about it. Well, we have been talking about it, but you got to go to Sway's Universe to hear us talk about it. We have an exclusive rewind watch show. We revamped it, and we are recapping and reviewing every episode of The Last of Us, but it's on Sway'sUniverse.com website or .com too. We got a segment on it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, we done, y'all. I hate both of them.
Yeah. So So yeah, man, make sure to check that out and go to GeeksetPodcast.com. You can see all of our merch. Man, you can buy, like I said, the Valentine's Day collection is out.
Stay until February. Might go a little bit tomorrow. It's only limited supply.
Yeah, limited supply. So make sure
when it run out, it's
you see the stuff that Bacardi got on. If you like, hey, that's look fired, man. Go get it, man. We got it. We got a limited selection. You can see all of our past episodes and everything like that. And again, this is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. That was sponsored. That was in Forbes. That also is working with Sway's Universe. And we are out.
Peace.